And it usually takes people a moment to get in. But hello, welcome, we are live, we are back. Holy moly, happy Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday.
This is our first ever Saturday stream.
I'm a bozo, I forgot to do the thing. I forgot to unplug the thing. Oh, heck, dang it. Oh, golly. All right, you guys are good now.
BOARDGAMES is fixing the audio.
I be doing that sometimes. Sorry, guys.
Hello, it is formal Saturday.
Yes.
Welcome in, Liv Doug. And this is Charlie.
Hello.
Holy crap.
I made it. I made it to the stream.
We finally got him.
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to be on before, but then unfortunately you died.
I saw you say that in the stream. I was like, what happened to Charlie? And he's like, oh, Charlie died. And we just kept going like nothing happened. That made me laugh so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, I died. I didn't know that.
Yes, but don't worry, he got better and is thankfully here now.
I saw heaven, and now I'm back.
Saw heaven one, you know.
I was underwhelmed. I was like, I'd rather be on BOARDGAMES Live. Thank you.
Made the trip back down. New character unlocked. Hello, hello. Anita says hi, Charlie. Heather says hello, Charlie.
Hello, Anita, and hello, Heather. Good to see you, or at least your profile pictures.
Hosbomb says, OMG, you look so fancy. Have you been to a wedding?
I have. I've been to a couple. I've been to like 4 or 5, something like that. This is my go-to suit. How many weddings have you been to?
Yeah, Mark.
I think we can move on from this topic. I think. Unfortunately, I've been to 0 weddings. You know what's messed up?
What?
There's a wedding happening right now, right as we speak, where
Probably.
I know the people getting married.
Really?
But I didn't know him that well. But like we had many close adjacent friends. Many close adjacent friends.
You know, believe it or not, the last time I talked to Mark about weddings and the fact he's never been to one, he was like, there's another wedding happening right now I'm not invited to.
That one was family.
Every time I talk to you about weddings, you're like, I'm currently not invited to a wedding right now.
As we speak. Mark won't be invited to his own wedding at this rate. Welcome in. Good to see you, Micah.
They'll be like, oh, he stood her up at the altar.
I'm trying to get in.
You're just on live and you're like, I wasn't invited.
At that point, that would be on me, I feel.
You won't believe it, chat.
I know I told you I was supposed to get married today. Holy moly, Micah sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Micah. Why are we in suits? Because it's formal Saturday.
It's formal Saturday, you know?
It's suited up Saturday, as they say.
Suited up Saturday. You gotta dress your best. That's how it goes.
I didn't get the dress code. Ooh, did you show up underdressed for stream?
Oh no.
We might.
That's okay. You know, you could still probably dress it up a little bit. You know.
I was gonna say, you know, if you're underdressed, don't tell me. I will have to ban you. Because it's formal Saturday.
Everyone else in chat is dressed up except for you. You didn't get the message.
Everyone else knew. Oh, golly. Well, we're going to be playing some Wavelength today. Woo! Super fun, super exciting, and some code names.
Yeah.
It has been a little while since you played Wavelength.
Yeah, I've been on this channel a couple times in the past, but this was like ye old ancient times, whereas like YouTube, it was widescreen.
Yeah,
it was
more vertical.
Yeah, it was a 2v2 format, and Mark was the host. So it's quite different. So this is all brand new. This is all a lot of screens happening right here. Screen over here, screen over there, screen right there.
And my most formal slippers, totally dressed up. I have a tuxedo shirt on. Is that okay? I think I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I think that fits. That works.
But wow, yeah. So you've never even done the 2-person format before, huh?
No. This is new. I've seen it. I haven't lived it.
There might be some surprises in with the rules.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what. Ooh. Hello. Oh, I'm fried. I love it up. Holy moly! Congrats, Ons. They fried Ons. So Charlie, just so you know, as you see, there's a whole bunch of prawns crawling around on YouTube. That's the Prawn Patrol. Anyone who becomes a member on YouTube or subscribes on Twitch becomes a prawn.
Okay.
And after a month of being prawn, they get fried and become a fried shrimp. So that's what you're seeing there.
That's like, you know the Snapchat, like, if you're best friends for a while, it like will level up every like couple weeks. I go from like chicken popping out of an egg to like a chick to like a full-grown chicken. It's like a similar thing. Is there anything
there's
after?
a full evolution? There is.
What's after fried?
Let's see if anyone in chat has it. It's pretty rare. After 3 months, you get a full black pawn.
Black pawn.
So I don't see anyone with it right now.
You kind of dropped the theme a little bit.
Well,
Go
no.
from prawn to pawn.
We're actually continuing the theme because our logo is a red pawn. So the joke is they didn't have a red pawn emoji, so I went with a red prawn instead.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's cool.
Afternoon, Mark and stand-in Corey.
I have big shoes to fill, being where Corey was.
I'm praying that for once in our life, you look different enough that we're not going to get Rent Link comments. Alrighty, well, we'll jump into the game. I have stalled enough. We're going to start off with one of our custom cards today. We added a few custom cards in between stream. This is one I added last time, but it's fun enough. I want to do it again. This is going to be bad use for a time machine, good use for a time machine.
All right.
Custom card from Country Mozart. I'll spin it up first to let you know. You have to look over on this screen to kind of see the placement of which side's which.
Someone just said Black Pawn is the movie with Natalie Portman, right? Yeah, Black Pawn.
Yes, yeah. Thank you, Country Mozart. And Dr. Slier is showing off they're one of the exclusive
Ooh, wow.
who has the Black Pawn.
Man.
Black Pawns get sunburned to eventually turn red. Maybe. All right, I'm going to mix up the board. Charlie, you can close your eyes. We have 7 cards that we're playing through. This is our first card of the night.
This is a cool card. I like this card.
It is. We've had a lot of really cool suggestions from chatters. All right, that 4 is not visible. Spin again. Corpo, Rhett, and Link. It doesn't count when it comes from you, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
Is it Spiffy Saturday today? You guys look fancy. It's Suited Up Saturday.
Suited Up Saturday. If you're not wearing a suit and chat, go leave the chat.
You're
Go get a
getting
suit.
banned.
Or a dress, a nice dress and some heels.
Bad use for a time machine, good use for a time machine. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. We need to give Charlie a hint to get him put the red dial right onto that blue 4. Make it count. This is his first placement ever on TikTok Live.
I'm excited.
All right, closing up the board. Charlie, you may look.
All right.
Crap. All right, these are some interesting hints coming in.
Am I allowed to look at these?
You can, but only consider the hints that I read to you.
Gotcha.
So basically, you can read just to participate in chat, but in general, only consider what I read.
Those 2 back-to-back are really giving conflicting answers.
Yes, I'm aware. Jesus Christ, everyone. Okay. All right, the first hint I'm going to give you is, let's see.
I'm not gonna look too much. I don't want to sway my opinion.
All right, but I guess let's go with Slim PK's Saving Harambe.
Ooh, that's a big one. Wow. Where'd we even be today if Harambe didn't pass away that fateful day back in May?
It is shocking, and you're right. It did happen in May. I'm surprised you knew that. We passed the anniversary like 3 days ago. I'll go with Dems preventing World War II.
That's a step up.
It's a step up.
As much as I love and miss Harambe, preventing World War II, that would do numbers.
And orgies. I'm going to modify their hints a little bit because I think their hints good, but. They say reading the Library of Alexandria. That's cool, but the hint I'm going to give you is saving the Library of Alexandria.
No, if I read it and it still burns, I'm ahead of the game.
You're going to get a leg up on everyone else.
I'm here to win.
I'm not a team player. I'm here to win. So you got save Harambe, save the Library of Alexandria, and prevent World War II from happening.
These all sound pretty intense. I liked how
No, only I get to know.
Someone else said making sure you got the right baking time for your cookies or something like that, which got me more towards the not very useful. And then immediately under that was prevent World War II, which is also useful, but considerably more useful. So which side is which? This is good use?
Good use over here. Bad use tends to be towards protrusion. Good use is where you are now.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of something better than saving Harambe, except for preventing World War II. That's like the top two right there. Mm-hmm. And Alexandria, who knows where we'd be? I'm kind of want to max that out. Kind of, you know? I can't. Is there anything? Yeah. Well, I guess if you prevent World War I, you kind of prevent World War II. So, you know.
That's a good point. Rewrite all the books pretending you're the OG author. It's messed up.
By Charlie. Charlie. All right, you know, I think I'm gonna go all out for my first ever and just max it out.
Maxing it out for your first placement ever. Let's see if it paid off. Bad use for a time machine, good use for a time machine.
Yes.
Woo! Let's go. That is a 4. Holy moly.
Hell yeah, let's go.
First ever placement. That is a 4. Congratulations.
Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Considering this is maxed out, you know, I couldn't really read many of YouTube's comments, such as sports betting and going back to October 1989 to buy my mother some condoms.
Jeez.
I don't. Those might be good. I don't know about maxed out.
I could have prevented World War II or prevented him from being born.
What were the hints? It was preventing World War II, saving Harambe, and saving the Library of Alexandria. Very nice. Well, Charlie, you have the responsibility of writing the score on the board as we go.
Do I have a marker?
Yes, you can select any of those.
Oh wait, I gotta do purple.
And Charlie, we scored a 4. Do you know what that means?
That means, you know, I don't know. What does that mean, Mark?
It means we got 3 points. Charlie's writing a 3. Big surprise, big reveal. Why is that the case, you might be asking?
I don't know. I'm at a loss.
You see, in this game mode, when we score a 4, it is only worth 3 points because instead, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 6 cards remaining, but because of this 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 7. Very nice. Can we get a marker tour? Ooh, maybe.
If we hit a certain sub goal, we can show all of the cool markers we have over here.
That'll be our like goal for today. How about that? Marker tour at 100K.
Also, I wasn't really paying attention. Can you say that again?
Well, I was gonna take 4 in this next round, so I'll have an excuse to say it again. Let's see. All right. Let's do an interesting one. This is a card I added today from Tegan. Bad saying, good saying.
Okay.
It's Rhett and Chalamet. What the hell, Lisa the Star? It's messed up. All right.
I assume Timothy.
I guess that'd be assumed. So, I'm gonna close my eyes. Charlie, you now get to spin up the board. The card is bad saying, good saying.
Bad saying, good saying.
These are like words of wisdom.
Okay. Yeah. All right, chat. Here we go. Ooh. All right. I'll move it towards them. Get them a good look. There we go. So keep that in mind. Don't tell Mark. And closing it back up. Bam. So,
I don't know English sayings. You can make one up. That's possible.
My leg.
Okay. We got some interesting ones coming in.
Yeah. Don't let the bed bugs bite. All right, I kind of like that one.
All right, is that your first one?
Holy moly. All right. Okay. Yeah. Wait. You two are giving. Oh, do you have a moment to talk about our Savior vibe? What?
Yes.
No comment.
We're doing a solely Mormon stream today.
Okay. Let's see. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That's a good one.
Okay, I would say "Don't let the bed bugs bite" is a good saying, because it's conveying positivity. But this isn't really an actionable request, you know?
Right.
It's not changing.
Like, what are you supposed to do about that?
I'm like, all right, I'll try.
I'll sleep in saran wrap.
So I think it's a little bit towards the good side.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think there was another one, but I kind of got scrolled away a little.
How about I just directly translate Dutch sayings into English LMAO? You can do that.
Yeah, sure.
Also, if you need me to scroll up at any point, feel free to ask, or you can just grab the mouse from me.
Okay, I think I'm gonna add in live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love. Ooh, that pushes me a little bit back towards middle. I can't stand that saying. But it's solid advice. Live,
Yeah.
you got to do that to be alive.
True.
Laugh, good thing to do. Love, you know, it's how you continue your generation.
It's a little flat. It's a little cliche, but at the base, it is good advice.
What's happening? We don't know. We're playing Wavelength. There's a tutorial video on our channel if you'd like to learn how to play, but I assure you it's super easy to learn by watching.
All right, this is.
If the cat is out of the house, the mice dance on the table. That's a translated Dutch saying.
Oh, I like that.
Huh, all right.
Oh, neat.
You don't have to go down as a hint, I just wanted to read it.
I was looking at that one. I was kind of thinking it. Okay. I like. Okay. Hold on. This is a lot.
Are you a fat polar bear? I forget the context of that one.
Okay. I think I might go with. I'm afraid. Okay. Hold up. Okay. When the cats are out of the house, the mice dance on the table.
I mean, that's a damn good saying. That pushes me really far to the good saying side. I'm realizing now with this card, it's really hard to give me a good saying, because, like, what does that mean, you know? But when the cat's out of the house, the mice dance on the table, it's warning that if you don't take preventative measures, bad things will happen, right?
Right.
That's how I interpret that, at least. I think that's a very good saying. And then YOLO's not bad at all. Holy moly, Argas and 30 roses.
I was thinking of YOLO too. I was about to say YOLO.
I'll push me back. All right, got live, laugh, love. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And when the cat's out of the house, the mice dance on the table. I think these are just a little bit to the good side. I'm gonna lock in here.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Got 2.
All right, very nice. That is a 2. I pushed it a little bit too far for that cool Dutch saying.
Yeah, you were like right on the 4 with YOLO or live, laugh, love, and the other one. I was like, I wish I could pass on this one. I don't know. I thought YOLO might go too far the other way and to bad.
Don't eat the yellow snow. That's a solid one.
That is a good one. Cool.
The mice dancing one tends to mean people have the tendency to break the rules when no one's watching.
Interesting.
Okay. Huh. That's actually a really cool saying.
I think I interpreted more of the way you do. It's like if you don't watch what you're supposed to be watching, people, stuff will slip through.
Is this the first Saturday stream? It is. It's the first Saturday stream like ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We didn't even do Saturday streams back when we were on Twitch, so. We are now down to 6 cards remaining with a score of 5. We are doing really good to start. Our next card, another custom card from Kelsey Weasel, is going to be Bad Candle Scent, Good Candle Scent. This is a fun one. Also, if you're currently watching, I would like to see your own custom cards end up on stream to be played. Feel free to join our Discord. There's a link in our bio. We have a suggestions channel where people can leave card suggestions. Dutch sayings are so wild sometimes. It's pretty fun. All right. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Bad candle scent, good candle scent. Let's see. Dress smart today, boys. What's the occasion? It's Suited Up Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And we're dressed the part, and so is all of chat, including you.
Everyone's dressed their best.
This guy is can't get enough wavelength. Indeed. All right. Closing it up. Charlie, you may look.
All right.
Let's see. Here's an interesting one from K8. Where'd it go? Fresh laundry.
All right. That's a nice smell.
Fresh laundry was the first one.
You can trick yourself into thinking you've done the laundry.
Yes.
I have my life together.
I wear my best pirate clothes whenever I watch it live. I'm glad to hear.
Nice.
Yarn.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
Was fresh laundry your first one? Or is that
Yes,
just-
that was my
okay,
first
Okay.
hint.
That's good. That's definitely on the good side. Oh.
Let's go lemon from Miss L.
All right. I like lemon. It's a good smell. I feel like these aren't maxed out ones though. I feel like people are holding back a little bit. So I'm feeling kind of like.
Where were you required to wear clothes during stream? Today only, Doc. Today only. Don't you watch at work sometimes?
You only have to wear clothes on Saturday, which, you know, you're probably not working on Saturday, depending on the job.
And final one I'll give you from our very own Jeremy. Wax.
And neutral. Wax.
Wax.
That is the most neutral answer you could possibly give. All right. Okay. So I can't take into consideration any more of these. Fresh laundry. I'm gonna put it like probably here, because fresh laundry and lemon, those are both nice. But if you were trying to get in the middle, I feel like those are both kind of like middle of the road ones, and wax obviously is like right in the middle. So I feel like wax might have been trying to pull me closer to the. Okay, these are mixing me up. Okay, probably bringing me closer to middle. So I'm gonna go right here.
Like earwax. Yeah, like the ones in Shrek. Oh, golly. Yo, Rebecca sent a rose and a heart puff. Thank you so much, Rebecca Schnell.
Whoa, thank you.
Bad candle scent, good candle scent. Let's see how we did. Woo! Very
Alright.
nice, very nice. That is a 3. That is a 3.
Yeah.
You're killing it this game. Yeah, the wax obviously was to get you back towards the middle. But the other ones, I think lemon is only a good scent on paper. Like, theoretically lemon's
Okay,
good, but if
yeah.
you light up a lemon candle, I'm leaving that room.
Yeah, like if your whole house smells like lemon, you want your kitchen to smell like lemon, maybe. Or like
Maybe. I don't even like lemon, like anything.
If your dessert smells like lemon.
Don't want lemon scented paper. Yeah. Charlie is cooking. Indeed, you're doing great at this, honestly.
Thank you.
Score of 8 already, and we have 5 cards remaining. Very nice. Charlie logic greater than Mark logic. Oh, golly.
For now.
For now, so far, so good. Let's see. Let's get a little. Hold on. I want to do this one.
I like when my desserts smell like lemon. You know, like a lemon meringue pie.
That's fair.
But like, if my living room smelled like lemon, I don't know. I'm like pretty neutral actually.
I love laundry. Fresh laundry is a good smell, but trying to translate that into a candle, I don't see how that's gonna work.
Just clothes.
Burning clothes. That's why I said some people love it, some people hate it, so it's in between. No, that's a clever hint.
Yeah.
We're gonna go bad breakup song, good breakup song.
Okay.
We're getting emotional with this one.
And I'm the one picking out here?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So I'm gonna close my eyes. You can spin up the dial.
All right, let's take a look. Ooh, all right. And looking good, looking good. Everyone remember that spot? Keep it in your mind's eye. Right. Wait, close your eyes again.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right, yeah, we're good.
Oh, yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm gonna do really bad at this card. This is gonna be a mark throw. I can't lock in for this.
Speckled pears.
Is that your first hint?
Yeah.
Star Spangled Banner. Okay. That's a bad breakup song. I can't see myself jamming to that in the car while I'm crying and getting over an ex. But at least I'm a little patriotic afterwards.
For people outside of America, the Star Spangled Banner is just the American national anthem. Oh, say, can you see?
I don't think that's helping me through the breakup.
No. The SpongeBob theme song. Okay, I like peanut butter jelly time. That's a good one.
Peanut butter jelly time?
Yeah.
Okay, peanut butter jelly time. Honestly, it's gonna take me up a little bit. I might be the wrong person for this card. I've historically done pretty bad, but I think it would put a smile on my face.
Really?
Okay, well, maybe not with that comment, but
what's the longest duration you've listened to into that song before?
like an hour.
An hour? Why?
Because it was put on in the background at like a party or something, and no one turned it off.
It's a terrible party. Well, maybe that's just my opinion, Baby Got Back. Happy Birthday, Duck song.
Weeping in the car. Way.
Congratulations by Post Malone. That's a good one. The Lightyear soundtrack. Party. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Get Lucky, a lot of Party in the USA. Baby Shark's a good one. I keep looking at TikTok chat. I gotta check over here. That new Kanye song.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I just maxed up bad breakup song.
I'm going that. I don't even know which one you're referring to, but.
You don't?
Any of his.
I can't even say the title of the song.
How recent is it?
Pretty recent.
Like within a month or two, or like a couple days? Okay.
Couple month or so.
No one look up anything Kanye related.
that song's not getting you any good ideas.
Yeah, that's my answer. Thank you, Spaghetti Supreme.
Oh, thanks, Jeremy. All right, that's a maxed out floor. Very nice. Jeremy got
the answer we needed to get him there.
I don't know, like
Peanut butter jelly.
It wouldn't put a little smile on your face in that dark moment.
Yeah, maybe you just need something ridiculous like that, to alleviate you.
And it reminds you, life could be worse.
Yeah.
You could die in a police shootout with Snoop Dogg present. Which is how the creator of Peanut Butter Jelly Time went.
Wait, really?
He died in a police shootout.
Oh my gosh.
And Snoop Dogg was there, because Snoop Dogg was his brother-in-law. Anyway, that's a little fun fact for you. That is a 4, but when we score 4 in this game mode, it is only worth 3 points. Charlie's about to write an 11 on that board.
That's right.
It is not a mistake. It is not. You see, instead, when we score 4 in this game, we get to take another card and add it to the stack. That's the benefit. So we would have been at 4 cards remaining, but because of this 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 5 cards remaining. Very nice, very nice.
Also, nice to meet you, Mary Giannone, or Mary.
Gotta go here now. I'll be back. Nice to meet you, Charlie. Welcome in, Mary. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Appreciate it.
Alrighty, what's our next card gonna be? Let's see. Let's go. This is an interesting card. Cannot be used to cook. Ooh. Can be used to cook. Custom card from Codian.
Interesting. Oh, that's a good one.
Yo, Kayla sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Kayla. Hey, Charlie, loving the tie.
Oh, thank you.
His tie has some secrets in it.
Yeah. So there's more than meets the eye when it comes to this tie. But thank you. I really like this tie too. I got it at a thrift store. I couldn't turn it down.
Cannot be used to cook. Can be used to cook. Oh, Orgies, you're a Codian? So woo, that's me. Very cool. I think this is your first card, if I'm not mistaken. Cannot be used to cook. Can be used to cook. Any pineapples in the tie? No, Country Mozart. Bad. Cannot be used to cook. Can be used to cook. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Closing up the board. Charlie, you may look. I'm going to start off with Randy Fitz, Bar of Soap.
All right, we're at. Which way is bad?
Yeah, bad's towards this little protrusion right here.
Towards a tree. Okay, yeah.
Let's go with Alice's a sponge.
Okay.
So you got a sponge and some soap.
This is what I'd, take a bath with. Not really, or wash a dish with. Carpet. Your neighbor's dog.
No, we're not going with that one. Let's see. And ooh, okay, interesting one from Colin. I'll go for it. Cannot be used to cook. Can be used to cook the sun.
Wait, what? Cannot be used to cook. Can be used to cook. The sun?
The sun.
I feel like you could use the sun to cook, potentially.
So you got the sun, you got soap, a bar of soap, and you have a sponge.
Huh. I mean, I guess if you're like factoring in the cleaning process. But no, I mean, you wouldn't use a bar of soap to cook. You'd use it to clean. It's different. But the sun...
You could grease up the pan.
Grease up the pan with soap?
Bar of soap, yeah.
What are you cooking?
Ooh, don't want my eggs to stick.
You use like oil or something for that. You don't use soap. But you...
Okay, Mr. Moneybags.
You can...
Taking home some public restroom soap.
It's just like the foam man.
I gotta use this later.
You're on the metro, like... I mean, the sun, I want to tick it up a little bit. I mean, that's just the source of heat. But like, how would you use it to cook? Like, let's say it's really hot out. You're in Nevada, it's the summertime, and the sidewalk is right there, and you're like, I gotta cook some fried eggs, and I don't have much time. I'm locked out of my apartment. I can cook.
Living a rough life.
I got my soap. I got the eggs I just got from the store.
Locked out of the apartment. We're gonna make do.
And it's 120 degrees. It's Nevada. It's July. I'm gonna cook them on the sidewalk. No,
For dying of heat stroke.
I think I'm gonna still keep it here. I mean, usually when you're cooking, you're indoors, so the sun isn't really a factor. It's like a million miles away, or maybe a little more. And I might just keep it maxed out on cannot be used to cook. And if anyone's gonna try to argue you cook with soap, I don't really know what to say.
All right, locked in?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Oh,
Had to be ticked up a little bit. You're right, you could cook using the sun.
Yeah.
Have you seen people put eggs in a hot car?
But not really like in earnest to eat with.
Yes, but it's still
I guess
on the
you
cannot
could.
be
Yeah,
cooked
okay.
side. It's just not maxed out.
Right,
It's not
right.
impossible.
So where did soap come from?
I mean, if you put a little bit of soap in your pan, it's bad. It's bad, but it's not. It doesn't make it inedible. You can eat soap.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. What's
Right.
the other one? Is soap and sponge?
Sponge.
Guess it's not gonna kill you.
It's not gonna kill you. And if you're using it to cook, like say you don't have an oven mitt and you just have a sponge,
Right.
you can maybe try. It's not good.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and that makes sense. And if you're gonna go maxed out, you would say something like arsenic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Uranium,
That's on me.
like someone else
That's on
said.
me.
You can cook ants with a magnifying glass in the sun.
Okay, yeah. I should have been more on that wavelength.
What a Saturday game indeed. Our first ever Saturday game.
Gotta get suited up. Suited up Saturday.
Suited up Saturday. All right, you're doing the placement for this one. I
Okay.
trust your judgment on this card. Underrated
Ooh.
artist, overrated artist. Custom card from Olive.
All right.
What's the name? Name of the game is Wavelength.
The more I spin it, the better.
Yes.
The more random it is. Ooh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I forget.
Okay.
I'm just picking
All
from.
right. All right.
Okay. Macklemore. All right. I forget that I'm just picking from chat. Okay. Okay. We're good.
You can come with your own sometimes. If you
Oh,
want.
okay.
Can I look?
Yes. 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 All right. Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, Nicki Minaj. Okay. Van Gogh. Yeah, it doesn't have to just be musicians. Picasso.
Be any type.
Katy
Can you
Perry,
show it again?
Kanye
Sure. I'm
West.
closing my
There you
eyes.
go.
This is a target.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna start with Post Malone.
Posty. Okay.
Posty.
So, I mean, based off everything I was hearing and seeing, this is definitely on the overrated side. But Posty doesn't put me that far. I know he's like super popular, but I don't know. I like what Post Malone does, especially his involvement with the Magic the Gathering community. Yeah, I think he's a good bit overrated, but not the worst. I have a soft spot for him.
Someone said Justin Bieber is perfect, so.
Are you like me, easily swayed by someone repeating their hint, but just is perfect at the end?
I'm like, he's got to know what he's talking about. He said it's perfect.
They're confident.
All right, would you mind scrolling up a bit? I feel like
Sure.
Someone said your neighbor's dog. I don't know. I don't know about that.
And when they're barking all night, that's their art. I call this.
Is that overrated?
10 hours of barking.
Okay.
Are you playing Codenames today or just Wavelength? We'll be doing Codenames later.
Okay, this might be. Okay, I'm gonna say Taylor Swift.
Tay-Tay. All right, that's gonna push me further to the overrated side, but as to not be murdered, I'm going to not max it out. I don't know. She's super, super popular. One of the most popular artists in the world. And I like her songs. Her songs are good. But I think the lengths that some people will go to support, you know, her music or say it's the best in the world. It's good. It's really good music. But I think people go a little bit too far. So it's pretty far overrated.
Interesting. All right, and now I'm gonna say. So can I make one up? Can it
Sure.
be inspired by what I've seen in here? Okay.
Feel free.
I'm gonna say no. That wouldn't work. Okay, wait.
Alfred Hitchcock. Okay.
Post Malone is perfect. Someone says. Okay. Wait, Van Gogh. Van Gogh's so good. How can it? You got to be really talented if you're gonna. You might be thinking Picasso.
As a Swiftie, I can respect that response, Mark. Okay, I'm glad to hear. I don't want to, spew unnecessary hate or anything. I really like her music.
80% of Paul McCartney's solo work. That's not.
Yo, Temporary Secretary, it's maxed out underrated. Have you heard that crap?
Oh my gosh.
My favorite review of a musical review ever was the person who commented on Temporary Secretary. It's not ahead of its time, simply out of it altogether.
I agree. Everyone, we're gonna pause chat for 3 minutes. We're gonna pause the stream. Everyone go listen to it.
Play the entirety of Temporary Secretary.
And come back. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna say Olivia Rodrigo. That's my last one.
Okay. She's also popular. She's very popular.
We got Post Malone, Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo.
I think these are a good chunk to the overrated side. I don't want to push Olivia Rodrigo too far over, because she's like a new-ish artist, right? She's kind of like up and coming,
like post-pandemic.
Yeah. So it couldn't be max overrated.
Or maybe.
I think I'm gonna lock in there. I think this is a fine placement.
Now, if I said Charles Mingus, where would you put it? Just kidding. All right, you ready?
Yep. Yo, let's go. That's a 4. Very nice. Holy moly, we're doing great this round.
I can't wait to add 4 points.
No, wait!
Whoa.
Don't do that!
No!
Only add 3 points, because in this game mode, when we score 4, it is actually worth 3 points. But why is that the case?
I don't know.
Well, instead, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 4 cards remaining, but because there's 4 worth 3 points, we're instead at 5 cards. Very nice. Where would you place Justin? As in Justin Bieber. If it was 2012 over here, it is not 2012, I'd place him by here. I don't know. I haven't heard anything from him in a while, so maybe I'd take it back a bit.
I was trying to pick people that are like super popular, but also like still got the talent to back it up, but they're just like a little overblown, you know? Like Post Malone always surprises me with how popular he is. Like if you look at like how many, like I'm always like, yeah, he's good, you know? And he's got a lot of success, but then you look at his streaming numbers and you're like, holy crap, like that's a lot.
Temporary secretary is actually such an out-of-body experience in a wonderful and magical way. We went to a party where somebody played it on repeat at least 20 times. It was wild. I really don't know what my maxed out overrated artist would be.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie, that's my answer.
I don't even know who Guy Ritchie is.
Filmmaker.
Fair enough. Where would Meghan Trainor be?
I'm not familiar with them. All right, let's go with an interesting one. You know, we are the board gamers after all. Let's go boring board game, best board game from Livid Scroll. Let's see. Mixing up the board. Charlie's closing his eyes. Was the same guys who had peanut butter and jelly on for an hour. It's a similar group. you know. Yo, Peyton sent a heart me and 19 roses. Thank you so much, Peyton.
Whoa.
Holy moly, I realized I completely forgot to set up a gift goal today, so I will do that in a moment. Thank you all for sending gifts anyway.
Y'all are too kind.
Closing up the board, Charlie, you may look.
Ooh.
Let's go with our first one, a solid Monopoly.
Monopoly, interesting.
I saw one Lenamian said it, a few other people said it as well. I think Monopoly is a good one.
Okay. I'm gonna try to not look too much. I'm used to looking at chat.
Okay.
So I got a thing.
Interesting one from K. Guess who? Hannah says, looking dapper, lads. Thank you, Hannah. It is Suited Up Saturday. Everybody's suited up, including all of chat. You got the memo, right?
It was all over the Discord. This is black tie.
We sent out flyers.
But thank you. So I think this is leaning more towards boring. I think Monopoly's kind of got a reputation for being very long. I still like Monopoly.
You can say my name like 1 in a million. Oh, okay, thank you. Sometimes I get locked up on where the words stop and end. 1 in a million, thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm me sitting here in my PJs. No, don't say that. It is suit PJs. Your PJs are a suit. No. And
a strict dress code here.
Final one I'll give you. Final hint I will say. Let's see. Do I curate this to you or go general? We'll go with John M's and YouTube. Hues and Q's.
Hues and Q's.
Yes.
Okay. So these are not
Hues and
world's
Q's,
worst
no cat involved.
board game. Like, no, that's right. Yeah.
We played at his house once, and
Yeah, my cat was not a fan of us playing a board game.
no.
I'm trying to think of what would be the most boring. Like, I feel like Candyland, there's no skill to it. I tried to play Parcheesi once, never again.
Worst mistake of my life.
But I think these are definitely leaning more towards the boring side. Like, there's not, these aren't super actiony, or So I'm gonna go. It's kind of in the middle. I'm kind of feeling like right here. Kind of neutral. Neutral. Wait, is it okay? So it's not bad or good. It's like boring or bad.
Yeah, boring to best.
Yeah, or maybe.
Yo, Anita sent a heart me, Lisa Star sent a heart me, and 2 Go Populars. Thank you so much, Lisa Star. And we did actually set up a gift goal now. We are once again smiting the squirrel's enemies. Oh crap, hold on, I named it the wrong thing.
What?
Smite the squirrel's enemies. Do you know about the squirrel thing?
No idea.
Okay, alright. There we go, I renamed it.
So much of the stuff you're talking about, I'm it's like...
Just completely.
It's like, oh, we got roses, we got prawns and squirrels.
We got prawns.
All right, so I'm gonna say, I like Hues and Q's. Was Guess Who the second one?
Yes.
Guess Who, it's not super exciting, but I think these are all, in general, good board games. And they're like, well-known, they're popular. Gotta be for a reason. I'm gonna put it like here. So I'm like flipping towards the best board game.
All right, locked in there. Boring board game, best board game. How do we do? Oh, that's a miss. Just barely. That is a miss. Unfortunate.
I'm a bit of a stickler when it comes to board games, let me tell you.
That's fair. That's fair. I haven't played that much Monopoly, but I've always had fun while playing it. I didn't think.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like the general idea of Monopoly, I kind of perceive as being boring or like at least long.
Yeah.
And they are called board games. So, you know.
They are. It's what they're named for. Not being boring.
Yeah.
Charlie, what's your maxed out answer?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, most exciting board game. Oh, that's chess, probably.
I was thinking about giving you the hint of chess, but I didn't know where you would put it if I gave that hint to you.
Chess. Like it depends on who you're playing against, but if you're like really like on the same level as someone, it's really like there's times where Mark and I would play chess, and for a time we're pretty equal in skill, I think, and we would play for like hours, like a single game. And it was like
That's a lot of
defusing.
fun.
It felt like defusing a bomb. I was like one wrong move and like everything falls apart. So that was super intense and very fun. And it really, like, yeah, it can feel like you're just charging into battle, you know? Like, anything can happen. It's a very fun game. Yeah, so that's probably my answer.
While suit and ties is their occasion, it is Suited Up Saturday. Everybody has a suit, including chat. So hope you brought yours. Bad comic book movie, good comic book movie. Custom card from Country Mozart.
Ooh.
You're spinning up this one.
Ooh, all right. Lots to choose from. Lots of comic book movies.
I didn't read the full message, but I saw John M. on YouTube saying the history of Monopoly is interesting. Hopefully, Corey should have a video coming out about that exact topic soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. No, that's kind of odd coincidence. All right. Okay.
Wait, maybe John's a plant
Wait,
for Corey.
I budged it. I'm gonna put it back.
Okay, yeah.
And oh, that was John that said that. Everyone see it? Everyone look? Everyone's look? Oh, fuck.
A random person named John.
darn. Okay, and we're good.
Okay, good.
Yes. Okay. Someone said X-Men. It's a little vague. There's quite a wide variety in the X-Men canon. Interesting. Okay, I like Black Widow. First one's gonna be Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
I'm in a suit, my birthday suit.
That counts.
Acceptable. We'll allow it. So Black Widow.
Yeah.
I liked Black Widow. I really did. I thought it was pretty good. I really loved their cover in the theme song of, God, I don't even remember the song. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Yeah.
I don't remember that. We saw that together.
We did, yes.
That was fun. Okay.
Actually, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong song. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I remember the exact name. Holy moly, Rizuel sent 30 lightning bolts. Thank you so much. Helping smite 30 enemies of the squirrels.
Gotta get rid of those.
Oh yeah, it is. Smells Like Teen Spirit by Malaya J. This is the one they used in the movie for the opening. I really liked it.
Cool.
But I understand it's not the best. It's not the best horror movie.
All right, all right.
Can you show the placement again? Sure. Close my eyes. There you go.
All right, this is interesting. Okay. I also kind of like. Someone just said Batman. Which
All of them?
I guess the 89 one was just called Batman. Thor: Love and Thunder. I don't know. Might be a little extreme.
Ooh.
Kraven the Hunter. Come on, guys.
These are interesting. I'm getting a wide range here. Batman's on the good side, I think. Most of them.
Morbius.
Slow Morbius?
I mean, I saw Morbius like 6 times, guys.
Don't know comics, so I'm spamming with likes this round. Respect that, K8.
I feel like some of these are too extreme. Okay, The Incredible Hulk. That's a good one.
The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
The original one with the
Edward Norton.
Yeah. Incredible Hulk. Wow, what a callback.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about that movie. Nobody talks about it at all.
It just got a sequel.
It did?
The new Captain America movie. It was like a direct sequel to that.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. They like picked up plot threads from it. They brought back characters. It was really like a full-on sequel.
Here's the thing, though. It wasn't insultingly bad. Modern day Marvel can be insultingly bad. Edward Norton Hulk.
Yeah.
maybe it didn't age super well. Maybe the CGI is not the best. Maybe the storyline could have been better. It was fun. It was fun watching back in the day. I'll put that just a little teeny tiny bit towards the good side.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And now? Man. Okay. I'm gonna say Logan.
Yo,
Come on.
Logan's crazy. Logan's
freaking ridiculous.
Logan's one of the best comic book movies.
Period. Yeah. All right. Batman versus Superman.
Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah.
All right, that's what you had to say to take me over to the bad side. But still, just barely. Just barely. You know my opinions on that movie. It was not a good movie. I did not like it. The Martha plotline was not the best. At the end of the day, it was still pretty fun. I enjoyed watching it.
They're not trying to do like Citizen Kane or something, you know.
We're gonna lock in here.
Okay.
Let's see how we did. Okay, all right. We're on the target. I'll accept being on the target for that one. That is a 2.
It's really hard to find a bad comic book movie that's not complete trash.
That's a good point.
Like people are like Catwoman. I don't think was very good.
Green Lantern is pretty good.
I haven't seen Green Lantern. Like Morbius was so bad.
What would be the worst for you?
Yeah.
Easy answer. Quantumanium. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium. That movie was absurdly bad.
Yeah, I watched like tiny clips from that on YouTube, and I was like, this looks awful.
Yeah.
This is so bad.
Like, I was mouth agape in the
yeah.
theater going, this is what they were going to use to introduce Kang? Like, really?
I am real. It's me.
Yes!
I made it.
He's real. He came back from the dead. It is amazing, just for y'all.
The grave can't stop me.
We are now down to 3 cards remaining. And Logan is so wild for putting it on the bad side.
Yeah,
I loved Logan.
was nuts. I've seen that movie one time, and it still gets that reaction from me. Like, that's how good it was. Very memorable.
All right, here's an interesting card. From Dr. Facilier, we have Intrusive Fault versus Stroke of Genius.
Interesting. Okay.
A little subjective. My favorite is when people come in and go, this game seems a little subjective. No.
There are right answers.
Hard facts only.
Also, someone said Morbius was bad, but they liked it because there's like bad acting and all that. It's like so bad it's good, it sounds like. And I can kind of see that appeal, but for me, Morbius was like too bad to even be good. Like it sucks.
2 points?
What'd you say?
Did we lose 2 points?
No, we got 2 points.
Oh, you
Oh,
lowered
wait.
the score. I'll close that up real quick.
I'm not good at math, guys. I was really nervous coming on stream, having to do math in front of people.
Look at Charlie with his colorful tie, then look at the boring black one. What the hell? This is just what I have.
I called out.
That's messed up. I don't wear ties often. This is just what I had.
Wait, can I show them the cool, fun detail on my tie?
Yes, yeah. I'll close up the board. You can show it.
Look, it's got Looney Tunes. It's got Daffy Duck.
I'll cover my eyes so it'll get in focus. Daffy Duck right there. Holy moly.
It's got the cat.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, it's got Sylvester Stallone. It's got Bugs Bunny. It's got Tasmanian Devil.
Wow.
It's great.
That is.
Oh, yeah.
You really are putting my tie to shame.
Sorry, had to do it to him.
All right, let's get you some hints. Charlie, it's beautiful, gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's a very good tie. I do love that tie.
My hint is that tie.
Take Mark shopping, man. Okay, all right. We'll work on it. Let's go. I already showed the board. I'm taking the hints now. Let's go pre-slicing bread from Carrie Dixon.
Pre-slicing bread.
Yes.
I mean, okay. Well, no, that was a stroke of genius. It was one of the greatest things, actually. It's like the yardstick by which all great inventions are held to.
The yardstick.
The yardstick.
Let's see. Country Mozart, I'm going to go with there is brushing your teeth in the shower.
That's just efficient. I don't know why we don't do that more often. You know, you need a gargle. Just.
And let's see. The final hint I'll give you from Kate, Chili's Triple Dipper.
That's a stroke of genius. I don't know what to tell you guys. These are all genius. Okay, so we have the Chili's Triple Dipper,
Yes.
which I can't imagine being on the bad side.
Yes.
I love Chili's. Chili's is the best restaurant. Their chips and salsa I would drive hours for that.
Brushing your teeth in the shower.
Genius, forward thinking. We need more people like whoever said that. And pre-slicing bread. That was that's genius. That's genius. Imagine having to cut your own bread every time. That'd be terrible. Think of all the man hours we've saved. I mean, you can get more genius than these, but these are pretty high. These are pretty high. The Cool Ranch Doritos. Sorry, I can't use Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm gonna go here.
Best thing humanity has to offer.
I'm gonna go here.
All right. Locked in. Intrusive thought, stroke of genius. I may have pushed you a little too far there. That is a miss.
Darn.
You should have said shower beer. It's like, yeah, pre-sliced bread, it's cool, but and I know it is a saying and all, but we still had bread
true.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Beth sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Beth.
It was close.
It was close indeed. Alrighty, closing up the board, we are down to 2 cards remaining with a score of 16.
It was a Chili's Triple Dipper that made him go too far.
And honestly, I didn't fully expect it to push you that far.
Love Chili's.
Love the Chili's Triple Dipper.
Actually, I don't even know if I've had the Triple Dipper, but now I know I need to.
Yeah, I've had like the 3 for me, but you know. All right, I'm switching over to the JavaScript cards now, so they're gonna be random now.
Also, where would you put Madam Web for the bad comic movie? Good comic
That's just bad. That's very far to the bad side. Incredibly far.
See, for me, that was so bad it's good. That's my Morbius.
We're gonna go great tattoo, lame tattoo.
Ooh, okay.
This is going to be our next one. I'll reset the dial, but you are spinning the board for this one. Wearing a suit on Saturday. Whoa, Saturday stream. Indeed, it is suited up Saturday. Hope you brought your suit.
All right, let's see. Great tattoo, lame tattoo. All right, interesting. Okay, all right. This should be this should be good.
He's dying again.
I'm here on borrowed time, fellas. All right, you can look.
Okay.
All right, sister in a bikini.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm not adding that.
Okay.
Just wanted to shout that out, but I'm not. That's not one of my hints.
Interesting that was on your mind.
That was straight out the gate too.
No time to consider. Locked and loaded.
The mom heart tattoo. That's not bad. That's not bad. A skull. All right, I'm gonna say a skull.
A skull. Well, I mean, it depends on the skull, because one of our mutual friends has a skull tattoo, and it's a really cute cartoon skull.
No, just like a plain old like clip art, like normal looking skull.
I believe it has a speech bubble saying "I eat legs." And
That's great.
It's a great tattoo, but a skull in general, clip art, stock default off Google Images skull. I think it's going to be a lame tattoo.
A flag from a random country.
Okay, all right. Is that your next hint?
No, I just think that's funny.
Photo of your haircut to show your barber.
That goes hard.
Can I get this?
Wait, that actually goes crazy if you get the same haircut every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Cooking? Cooking with that one?
You could just like bookmark a photo or something. Left to right reminders. Making a right turn. Mickey Mouse mooning you.
I actually only know
Fellas.
left and right because the birthmark on my arm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I didn't have a birthmark on this arm, I wouldn't know left and right. If you see me, somebody say left and right, you'll see me do this. It's twitching my hand that has the birthmark as a physical reminder of where right is.
All right, I'm gonna say, I'm going to once again modify slightly one of these. I'm gonna say, The moon, but it's like the moon phase from when you're born.
Okay, the moon phase of when you're born. That's... that pushes me back towards the middle a good bit, because I mean, I think that's kind of cool. I think it's neat. It's like, oh, this is what the moon looked like when I was born. I think the moon might be a little bit generic, but it's graceful. It's graceful. They're making fun of me, but we're doing code names yesterday, and Grace was on the board, and one of my hints was moon. I'll say it's a little tiny bit to the lame side.
Okay. And one that was mentioned a few times ago, or like earlier, that I thought, you know, I'm kind of still thinking it.
Good one.
I'm gonna say the classic like heart mom in the middle.
Okay.
You guys have any tattoos?
Not
No.
that Charlie knows of.
As far as I'm aware, there are no no tattoos.
Yes.
Like, you know, I was thinking QR code would be a funny one.
I think I'm just gonna go in the middle. You know, it's showing respect for your mom, but that's very, very generic. It's not eye-catching.
No frills about it. Just heart mom.
I think I'm gonna lock in there. I think I'm gonna be in the middle, slightly towards the lame side.
Let's check it out.
Yo, okay, all right, not bad. I was very scared about that placement, but that is still on the target. That is a 2, taking us to 16, I believe.
Wait, what? I think we're already on 16. Right?
Oh, never mind. 18, I believe. Sorry, I like to throw little hiccups in there just to mess with you.
Chat, is this right? Oh wait, I cute.
Got a moon phase necklace, but it turns out I was born on a full moon, so I guess buy any full moon necklace.
Oh.
That's convenient. That's
That
very
is.
cool.
You can even just get a circle. Just any old circle, and you're like, it's the moon phase from when I was born.
Well, one card remaining. Let's make it count.
Steve-O. Get a Steve-O tattoo.
Yo. Mark likes to keep guests on their toes. Look. Okay, Charlie, you know what? We haven't had these discussions in detail yet. I've had this discussion detailed with Board Ghost and with Corey, but not with you.
Okay.
Fine to eat after expiration date, bad to eat after expiration
boy.
date. I don't know what train of thought you have approaching this topic, and if it
Gotcha.
might differ from mine.
Okay.
But
I feel like, didn't we talk about expiration dates? Oh, milk.
milk. Oh, yes.
That was
yes.
an interesting thing to learn.
Oh dear God! Well, expiration is spelled wrong. Ah! Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'll fix it after stream.
I'm kind of a. What's the worst that could happen?
No 4.
My stomach is literally acid. You know, it'll win.
I'd win. This came from the spelling bee video, and expiration is spelled wrong. Lol. Welcome in, Alan. Many more spelling mistakes you'll see if you stick around. Feel free to follow, so you can correct all of them for me, please. I'll fix it after stream. Fine deed after expiration date. Bad deed after expiration date. Closing up. You may look. My favorite is in code names. Peanut butter is too long of a word, but I misspelt it anyway, and it's just peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Let's go. I think this is super solid from Heather. Canned soup.
Canned soup.
Ooh, Alana Alien says salt. Yeah, salt and canned soup.
Salt. You can eat salt that's like millions of years old. Canned soup is kind of designed to like never expire. You put that in like your doomsday bunker. So I'm gonna say fine to eat after expiration date.
Yeah, on the wrong side.
Every time I mix it up. Fine to eat. I'm kind of leaning
And ooh,
towards that.
final one from CR. This is creative. Gum.
Gum. Okay. I feel like you guys are trying to max it out here. Gum. Does gum even have an expiration date? Guess it depends on how it's packaged. It's a good old stale. A canned soup. Like
Just shattered.
how many hundreds of years do you have to wait for canned soup to no longer be good?
According to Board Ghost, a week.
What? What do you
Soup, man, come on.
what do you have in your doomsday bunker?
I don't need
Salt.
it. It just float away.
That's fair.
I'm already dead.
Please not spam your answers. We'll see it if you just say it once.
All right, I guess I'll max it out.
Maxed out, find it after expiration date. Honorable mention, honey. Honey is a good one. And
Honey.
true honorable mention, milk.
Hey, you still got 3.
It had to be ticked up a little bit, but that is a 3. Very nice. Spam for sure, whoever said it. I think that was a good one. That was a good one, but I don't eat spam often, so I wasn't confident in giving that as a hint. I don't think.
In hindsight, I think gum should have knocked it up a little bit. You know, because gum can get like stale or gross. You know.
Yeah, and soup eventually. There's probably a threshold. After a decade or so.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to be doing more gaming right after this. Do not fret, but we scored a 21, meaning it's time for me to read to you from the official Codenames rulebook the message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves for scoring a 21 is you're on the same ... Wavelength! Whoa! Oh, hey, it's kind of like that TV show.
Oh,
Where like they say the title and it pops up.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
Yeah, yeah, Gumball.
Wow.
We have sound indeed.
I can't believe we're on the same.
From the
wave.
Codenames book. Mark, you just excited for Codenames. I misspoke. Now the question is, do we want to do another round of Wavelength or switch over to Codenames?
The choice is yours.
And we can go back and forth. I got jump scared. These things happen. Yo, Ashton sent to heart me. K8 sent 30 lightning bolts, helping us towards the lightning bolt goal, smiting 30 enemies of the squirrels. Thank you so much. Seen some code names, seen a lot of wavelengths though. Wavelength code names. Let's do one more wavelength, then we'll switch over to code names. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, our next card is going to be inessential to essential. First card of the new round. You're here just in time.
Wait, can I see these cards?
Sure, you might notice they're
These are pretty worn.
they're very worn. You see, I've explained this a few times on stream. The example cards I hold up for doing the 4 speech and for keeping track how many cards we have left, I don't switch them out. I've been using the same 6 cards since the beginning. BoardGamers, could you grab me a fresh card? Okay, all right, yeah, no worries. And because of that, they slide against each other a lot, and the speckles that you might be able to see on them are from when we use expo markers. The dry erase markers, the dust from them when we erase it gets onto the cards. That's why they look so rough.
Bye, Sammy. Thanks for coming by.
Have a nice evening, Sammy.
Oh my gosh.
So the difference, not sure if I'll be able to get in focus, need to kind of hide my eyes here. The difference between one that's fresh and one that I mess around with for the 4 speech is astounding. We don't need a full zoom in, I'll just hop into the game, but thank you, Board Ghost. Dressed up today? Indeed, it is Suited Up Saturday. Hope you brought your suit. All right. City Mini sent to heart me, thank you so much. Anna sent to heart me, a Go Popular, and Anita sent 68 lightning bolts. Holy, thank you so much.
Wow.
I'm spinning up the board for this one, I remember now.
Out of curiosity, what is a lightning bolt?
Ooh, a lightning bolt is a gift on TikTok that people can send that costs 1 coin. And the gift that we used to do was squirrels. That was the original gift.
Okay.
And we're so excited. We're like, it's the squirrel army. They added 100 squirrels to the squirrel army. And we're super hyped. And we woke up one fateful morning and TikTok removed squirrels as a gift option.
Oh, why?
So now all the other hints, you can look by the way, all the other hints are supplementing the squirrel army.
Very nice.
Let's see. Inessential to essential. Can you show it again? I missed. Sure. Close your eyes, Charlie. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Closing it up, Charlie, you may look. Let's go. Let's go from Hasbam, brushing your hair.
You know? This might be surprising. I don't even
Holy
brush
moly, Country Mozart just sent a super chat.
What?
Thank you so much, Country Mozart.
Oh, we sent her a rose.
Thank you.
Oh, and a rose. Oh, it's a super rose. Thank you, thank you.
Very nice.
Appreciate
Thank
you being here.
Man.
Let's see. Next hint I'm going to give you is going to be, from Randy Fitz, ties.
Ties. Very essential. For today.
For today.
Beyond that, not that essential. And in fact, I feel like they don't really serve that much of a purpose.
Ooh, your final hint from Synthesis. This is a solid one. Tap to pay.
Okay, we got pretty far in civilization before tap to pay came around.
YouTube chat. That's maxed out essential, Dr. Facilier.
Can't live without the YouTube chat. YouTube chat gang, where you at?
The squirrel army enemies.
Wait, which side? Oh, I got it right this time. Okay, inessential. These are all pretty inessential, but they do have some, you like to look fancy, obviously, with your ties. And tap to pay is nice. It was nice during the pandemic when you didn't have to be like, everyone's all germophobic and whatnot. That was nice. And what was the first one? Brushing your hair?
Brushing your hair.
Yeah, brushing your hair is purpose. There's benefit to that. So these are kind of luxuries, but they do have practical use. Like, they do happen. Everyone brushes their hair. Everyone's got ties usually, everyone is tap to pay. So I'm gonna put it like
One in chat if Board Ghost is haunting you or has haunted you in the past. Yo, Synthesis just became a 3-month subscriber. Holy moly! Thank you so much, Synthesis.
wow,
Extending the meep duration, getting that red prawn fried eventually, and keeping all the exclusive emotes that we have. Thank you, thank you.
Wow, thank you. That's incredible.
Are you locked in there?
I am.
Inessential to essential. First card of the new round. How'd we do? Okay, not bad, not bad. That is a 2. Solid. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot the placement. I thought you had it solid, but it is still a 2. Not bad at all. Choo. Not reading that, Doc. Yo, Synthesis showing off the black pawn emoji. Holy moly. Holy moly. And Kaylee just gave away 3 subs to the community. Jesus, thank you so much.
Gosh.
Slim PK received a sub, Chloe received a sub, and City Mini received a sub from Kayla. Can we get some W Kaylas in chat?
Wow.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Kayla. Chat is popping off.
Whose handwriting is that? They have good handwriting. The handwriting up here with the Patreon list, that is Board Ghost handwriting. They are, or unless you're talking about that fancy snazzy 2, that is Charlie's handwriting. W Kayla.
You do have like really neat handwriting, Ben.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wow. Cool.
Let's see. Oh, here's a fun card. Great characters versus great plot from Tegan. This is an interesting one. All right, your turn to mix up the board, right? I think. Yes, because you just did the dot placement.
All right. Great characters, great plot. Great characters, great plot. There it is. What do you guys think? And it's closed.
Hey, Board Ghost, you want to go 1 hour?
What about 1 hour?
Never mind.
All right. The Good Place. I haven't seen The Good Place. I've heard good things. Avengers Endgame. That's an interesting one. Star Wars.
Instead of 5 minutes.
All right. First.
I can put it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm seeing some really good ones. First, I'm going to go. Someone said Lord of the Rings is perfect. I guess I gotta pick. Okay, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
I think I got my answer so far.
Lord of the Rings. Great characters versus plots. They follow, I think, a very traditional hero's journey, like story circle plot. I think the plot's very good. But when people talk about it, they don't talk about the plot was gripping, but they don't also talk about the characters being that gripping. Like, they like the characters, but it's mostly the world building that people tend to like. But of the two, I hear people talk about the characters more, so I'm gonna put it a bit towards the character side, while saying both are good. Yo, Micah sent 5 roses, thank you so much. And Michelle Bacchio sent a heart me, thank you, thank you.
I really feel like I gotta stick to stuff that I've seen. like I've heard lots of great stuff about Full Metal Alchemist and whatnot, but my next hint is gonna be, Knives Out.
Knives Out. Okay. Well, that one's the plot. I was gripped by the plot of that one. I was blown away. Ryan Johnson completely redeemed himself of
it's nuts.
Subverting expectations. He did it bad with Star Wars, did it amazing with Knives Out. That's one of my favorite plots ever. But the characters were also very good, so I'll take it back a little.
Yeah, that movie was incredible. And I think the best hint that I've seen, and the one, best for last kind of deal, I'm gonna go Breaking Bad.
It's a great plot. That's amazing plot. It's astounding. The character work is also really good. But, I mean, Huel was really good. I don't think I can name another character on that show, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was Huel and the one drug guy, the guy with the drugs. But,
there are Huel's friends as well.
Yeah, the show really started in season 3.
Yeah, it really found its footing. I'm gonna lock in near maxed out great plot. I love these plots of everything you said.
And how do you feel about the characters of each one?
Well, I like them, but I like the plot more. It's the plot I like so much more than the characters with these. I put it on the plot side, but I'm a plot-based person.
Fair enough. All right, here we go.
Dead middle.
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to think of stuff with good characters and good plot.
Could have also gone bad characters, bad plot. They run me in a little bit. City Mini sent a rose. Thank you so much.
The Charlie throw is real.
We had a close at Lord of the Rings. No, this was not a Charlie throw. This was a Mark throw. This was me being blindsided by how much I loved the plot of Knives Out.
Yeah.
Because I could talk about that plot for hours.
Yeah, the plot's really good. I really like the characters in the movie too. Like, Daniel Craig's Blanc.
Yeah, something like that.
I really can't believe with Breaking Bad how good those characters are. Like even you get down to like Hank and Gomez and like Saul, Mike, everything. Like,
you know what?
It's incredible.
This was a bad placement on my end because while the plot of Breaking Bad is good, obviously it has to be the characters being that good for the amount of memes made about it to come out.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have characters to base those memes off of.
Yeah.
My favorite edit I saw as of late is when they spliced up the audio from when Walt's talking to Tuco, saying, "You're a deranged maniac who deserves to die," and along with the audio of him poisoning the woman, Lydia.
Oh, yeah,
It's like, "We poisoned you," but they edited that to him talking to Brock. Hey buddy, how's it going? You know what's funny? That would be the arsenic I gave you. We poisoned it because you're a deranged maniac who deserves to die. And it's just Brock looking back, not saying anything.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, that's a genius edit.
Incredible.
Next card, better to watch, better to listen to. Custom card from Liv Doug. Liv Doug, oh my card, indeed. This is a fun one. I'm spinning it up this time. Okay. Maura D sent to art me. Thank you so much, Maura D.
I think you know when you got good characters in a show when you can have a prequel series as big as Better Call Saul was,
That is very fair.
Because that's like all the secondary characters just coming back for an encore, basically.
Yeah. No, you're right. I was blindsided by Knives Out and my personal feelings, but
I knew you liked Knives Out. I didn't know it was like that much plot centric for the. But yeah, good movie.
Closing it up, Charlie, you may look.
All right.
Let's go with Aardvark's music videos.
All right. Well, definitely, the fact that music comes first in the title probably indicates that it's something you want to listen to because it's all about the music.
Ooh, great one from Micah. True crime, and Nathaniel said it as well.
I didn't even know there was a visual component to true crime. I thought it was just, well, I guess there's like shows. Is that just a genre? Does that incorporate shows? Okay, so it's not like a name brand podcast.
It includes the podcast, it includes body cam footage, it includes courtroom stuff, like what I watch.
So these definitely have a good, like visual aspect to them, but they're primarily something you want to listen to. So I'm feeling here so far.
Oh, and a super clever one from Heather to end us off. Birds.
Whoa, oh, that's interesting. I'm kind of feeling like this is towards the middle, actually. Better to what? Birds is so clever. Assuming I'm not completely off.
You're miles off.
This person's never seen a bird in their life.
They're a professional bird watcher who is like fuming that you would put it towards the middle.
Because like birds are equally nice to look at and to watch. And then true crime
And
like,
music videos.
Like music videos have such a great audio and visual component. I'm trying to think if there was something in the middle, like that would be like the thing to put in. Well, maybe a movie. Okay, I think I'm going more towards listen to. Because birds, a lot of birds look nice. A lot of birds are just kind of brown and gray, and they're not that exciting. But they all sound really cool. All right, I'm gonna go like here.
New character unlocked. Indeed, this is Charlie on
Hello,
this
hello.
Suited Up Saturday.
Suited Up Saturday. Wouldn't miss it.
Locked in there. Mm-hmm. Better to watch, better to listen to. How do we do? Very
Whoa.
nice, very nice. That is a 3. God damn, almost
wow.
a 4.
Wow.
Fraction off, and a fancy 2 too. A fancy tutu? That's what that's what we're wearing just under the table.
I only wear fancy tutus.
3 cards remaining. 3 cards remaining. We're doing great. Good job on my card, Charlie, says Liv Doug.
Which one did they do?
They did this one. This is Liv Doug's card.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they got their names at the bottom.
Great one. That's a great one, yeah.
It's a very fun one. All right. Our next card is going to be Unhealthy to Healthy. Are you going to stream every Saturday, or is this a one-time thing? We'll get back to you on that one. How do you submit cards? Great question. We have a Discord, link in bio. You can join the Discord and leave your card suggestions in the suggestions channel, and they might get added to the stream. Might see them pop up. I spin the board for this. No.
Yeah, I just placed it.
Yeah,
so,
okay,
yeah.
yes. I get mixed up sometimes.
Understandable. All right. Chat, are you ready? Interesting. So we have unhealthy to healthy. There it is. I got to make sure I know where it is. Can't just be chat. And okay, cool. Bam. All right, Mark, you can look. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go popcorn. I think popcorn's a good one.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
All right. We've had discussions like this before. Plain base popcorn is pretty neutral. Maybe a teeny tiny bit towards healthy. It's been marketed as a healthy snack. Put anything on it, bad. So I'll do a little teeny tiny bit towards healthy.
All right. And I saw one that popped out pretty quick, and someone else like dittoed. I'm gonna say steak.
Steak.
Yes.
High in protein. If you're not tapping while they're yapping, you're napping. Well put, Anita. Yo, Micah sent 9 lightning bolts. Thank you so much. Smiting 9 enemies to the squirrels. Steak. It's high in protein, right? I don't know. I definitely would consider steak unhealthy, but if you're eating it every day, it's going to be bad.
It's great in Minecraft.
Great in Minecraft, yeah. Restores so many hearts. I'm gonna go like there.
All right.
Yeah.
And robbing a bank. If you can get away with it,
It's
you can
pretty
buy-
healthy.
You can buy a lot of health insurance with your windfall. And okay, one.
Hey, y'all look fancy. Indeed, it is Suited Up Saturday. Welcome in,
It is.
Andy. Yo, Andy sent to heart me as well. Thank you so much, and to Go Popular. Great to see you.
I'm gonna say granola.
Granola. All right, that's objectively.
Granola bar. That's what I meant to say.
Okay. Okay, I was about to jump the dial up to healthy. But that last little inkling, the word that came in a little late there, you know, dramatic pause.
See, some people said granola, and then I saw someone say granola bar, but then there's more granola. And I was like, I like granola bar, but maybe I should just say it how they said it. But then I changed my mind. I was like, no, granola bar.
I was going to take it farther towards healthy, but I think granola bars tend to be held together with some high fructose corn syrup and nonsense and some other stuff. So I think I'll just keep it where I am. I'm locked in right here.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Chat, are you ready?
Let's see it. I'm scared. Ooh, whoa! Bars! Thank goodness. That is a 3. Very nice. This is a silly game.
You had it like right on the money too.
Bars! Alrighty, 2 cards remaining. Whoa, look at that. I don't even know what that is. That an 8?
It is an 8.
Whoa, that's a little fancy on this suited up Saturday. Let's see. Let's get an interesting card for you. All right, Corey doesn't like when I do these cards, but Corey's not here, so.
Snooze, you lose.
Underrated book, overrated book.
Ooh,
Do
interesting.
you like books?
I mean, I don't even know how to read that much.
God damn it.
These chat things are the longest things I've read in a while.
Yo, Deparento Pinto sent to heart me, and 4 Go Populars. Thank you, and AIM sent to heart me as well. Thank you so much. This is a hard one. Charlie, that's an ass. No, it is clearly a fancy 8.
Definitely an 8.
Corey missed stream because he didn't pass the dress code requirement.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
He showed up in business casual.
We kicked him out. Right, this is not acceptable on a Boardgamers Saturday stream. Riziol sent to heart me, AIM sent to Go Popular, and Becca sent 12 lightning bolts, helping us towards the lightning bolt goal. Thank you.
Thank you for those lightning bolts.
How are you? We're doing good. Closing up the board, Charlie, you may look.
I don't really want to.
That's fair. I can't make you look.
Thanks. Nah.
Changed your mind. Ooh, we're getting some interesting ones in here. All right, I don't know how I feel about this hint, but so many people are saying it. Harry Potter was said by many, many people.
It's a tough one. Because it really depends on what decade.
Yes.
Because like it came out and it's like the biggest thing ever.
You know what?
Oh yeah?
I'm sorry to cut you off. I just give you one more. Savannah says 50 Shades of Grey. I think that's not a bad one.
Okay. Interesting. Huh.
But
Interesting.
yeah, you know,
it was-
back in the day when it came out, it was
huge.
talk of the town.
Yeah, everyone was reading it. And I do think it was, for the amount of popularity it had, I don't think it quite was, it's not like it was the best written thing of all time. But now people are kind of reappraising it critically. And people are like, oh, it actually sucked. It's actually bad. But like, I liked Harry Potter. I liked it. It's not like, you know, it's not War and Peace. But I think it's pretty good.
And final one, we'll go with Steve. Hillbilly Effigy.
I don't even know what Hillbilly Effigy
Or
is.
Hillbilly Elegy, maybe it is. It's J.D. Vance's autobiography.
Like, is that going to be overrated? Has anyone read it? Is that? Okay. Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter is kind of overrated. I mean, it's made like $15 billion or whatever. It's probably overrated. What was the other one? The second one?
Second one, 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. I mean, is that really critically acclaimed? I mean, I think you get what you paid for when you bought 50 Shades of Grey. Like, you know what you're getting into. So could I even say it's overrated?
And then
then
J.D. Vance's autobiography.
Man, I don't know. I feel like these are all like perfectly rated. Like, you know, there's no,
You know what you're getting into.
there's no defying of expectations with any of these.
I mean, you don't know. You haven't read it.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, dear God.
J.D. Vance is like, I did nothing for 40 years, and then I became the vice president.
And then I killed the Pope.
I killed the Pope with my bare hands.
Becca sent 20 lightning bolts. Anna sent a lightning bolt. Thank you so much. Helping us towards the lightning bolt goal.
I'm gonna go overrated. Yeah, I mean, I think you're trying to go for popular but not bad. Or sorry, popular but not good. And if you're trying to go popular but not good, I mean, Harry Potter is so popular. How can that not be overrated? You know? I feel like I'm getting on the right wavelength here. I'm gonna go very overrated. Harry Potter, very overrated. Even though I liked it. J.D. Vance. It's probably overrated if I had to guess. And then 50 Shades of Grey. I feel like even for the people that were looking for like spicy stuff, we're like, this kind of sucks. All right, I'm gonna go there.
If I'm not mistaken, his autobiography was one of the best-selling autobiographies of his era. It was an incredibly popular book.
When did it come out?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
I'm feeling much more happy with my placement.
Underrated book, overrated book. How do we do? Very
Ooh,
nice.
wow, okay.
Very nice. That is a 3.
Yeah, pretty good.
Golly. Yeah, it's hard to say what a maxed out overrated book is.
Yeah.
And the thing with 50 Shades of Grey is you're saying, well, you know what you're getting into, you get what you're paid for. I think the complaint about 50 Shades of Grey is people didn't know what they were getting into because they thought it would be smuttier.
Really?
Yes. They were hoping for some good old fashioned smut and they got like, you know, Twilight fanfic instead.
Yeah, that's kind of where I pivoted to at the very end. I was like, I heard it wasn't even good for like what people wanted. Issues. Issues?
We have to solve CAPTCHA to keep the stream going. What book was it? The different hints were Hillbilly Effigy, which is J.D. Vance's autobiography, Harry Potter, and 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, the more I learn about Hillbilly Effigy, the more I'm towards overrated. And yeah.
Whew. Alrighty, 1 card remaining already. Score of 11. We have got to make this card count.
What? Someone said the 11 wasn't fancy. I tried to make it fancy.
It looks pretty fancy to me.
It's got like, it's embossed. I'm gonna add some stripes.
Charlie, I trust your judgment on this card. Mm-hmm. This is couldn't outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang, could outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang.
Wow.
This is a custom card taken from our Halloween special.
That's such a good one.
Oh, we fancy today. Indeed, it is Suited Up Saturday. Everyone brought their suits, including chat. So if you're not in a suit, you're the only one. So might need to change that.
Gotta go put on your suit.
All right, I'm closing up my eyes. Charlie, you can spin off the board.
That's such a good card.
I love this one. This is very fun.
Bam. All right. So there it is. Take a look, take a look. And, oh, someone is in a suit. Oh, that's great. You're dressed for the occasion. Someone's dressed like Mr. Peanut right now. Perfect.
That counts, that counts.
That's fantastic.
I'll allow it.
All right, everyone seen? Everyone seen? Oh, hold up, no, I dropped it. And we're good, okay. All right. Boss Baby, Plankton. Interesting. Oh, Velma. Velma turned against the rest of them. Or an evil clone of Velma. Okay, I kind of like... Someone forgot to look at the board. Can I open it?
Oh, yes.
Take a look. Everyone, take a look, take a look, take a look. Take a look. And it's back. All right, someone said Summer Smith, I assume from Rick and Morty.
Ooh.
Martha and Snoop.
Martha and, like, Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Martha. Okay.
Jerry from Tom and Jerry. No one can outsmart Jerry from Tom and Jerry.
Well,
Maybe it's just the cat that's not very smart, actually.
yeah. So, sorry, what, were you just reading those or were those the hints?
I'm just reading them. Okay,
Okay.
I like, I'm gonna go Perry the Platypus.
Perry the Platypus. That is a good one. Because obviously, Perry could outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang. He has the resources, he has the tech, the tenacity. I think he could... I mean, he escapes Dr. Doof's traps. He could escape Fred's traps.
True, but he's gotta outsmart, not outpower.
That is fair. And Perry the Platypus has one fatal weakness against the Scooby-Doo gang.
What's that?
Which is they're aware that animals can be intelligent.
True, yeah.
that is a major sticking point. Like he's going in with his hand shown at that point.
That's true. They're not gonna overlook him for a second.
So I think probably just barely could outsmart.
Okay.
I think he's getting out in the end, but it's going to be a struggle.
I love Saul Goodman.
Ooh. Saul Goodman is like the de facto person they unmask at the end of each of their shows. Like his schemes.
It's like, it was him all along. Okay, Kevin McAllister.
That's your next
Home
one?
Alone. Yeah.
Kevin McAllister, Home Alone. I mean, they deal with much worse than what Kevin put up with every single day, right? I feel like getting through the Home Alone house is a walk in the park for them.
True.
Like, they're falling for a lot of the traps, but they're not going to be mutilated like like the Wet Bandits were.
The Wet Bandits got through it pretty good. Better than I would have. That's for sure.
Look, the Wet Bandits did better than me. I would have died.
Yeah.
They lived.
I wouldn't have made it out of the basement.
Scooby and Shaggy would have comedically like bounced down the stairs and like led to them discovering some weakness.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Kevin could not smart, but just barely. It's middling.
Okay. And Steve from Blue's Clues.
Guys, but only with the suits on.
Sherlock Holmes? What? I mean, that guy's pretty smart. Okay, I like Stewie. Stewie Griffin.
New York City cops. What?
The full force of NYPD versus the Scooby-Doo gang.
Gang, something's afoot in this city. Disperse or we'll fire. I don't know. Okay, so your last one was Stewie.
Yeah, Stewie Griffin, Perry the Platypus, and Kevin McAllister.
So, yeah, Stewie and Kevin are both within the Mystery Gang's MO of people they take down.
Stewie, how much Family Guy have you seen?
I guess not the most. Stewie does have time travel, which is a bit of a benefit, and actual death lasers. And his objective isn't to, scare people out of a park so he can get an insurance benefit. It's to kill those he dislikes. So maybe this is just barely to the good side. Do I push it any further? I don't know. You're all naming smart characters, right? You're naming smart characters. But would it be enough to take down Scooby-Doo? I think I'll put it a little bit more to the good side. You're naming smart, violent, crafty characters. I'll take it down a little bit more because I respect Perry, and I'll lock in here.
All right, let's take a look.
Yo, let's go. You got me at the end.
Is that a 3?
That is a 3. Chloe Moon Creation says, evening, fancy worms. Good evening, Chloe Moon. Good to see ya. It is Suited Up Saturday. I hope you brought your suit. They catch the bad guy every episode. They do. It's hard to give a placement for this because they have a 100% success rate.
That's true.
They've never failed. And I don't know what I would put for could outsmart maxed out.
L.
Okay. Probably L gets them. They're not great at hiding their identities. Imagine Shaggy chained to L, trying to figure out who is in the mystery machine.
Zoinks! Oh no! Yeah, Sherlock too. I saw Sherlock and I was like, well, that's all the way to the top.
Wait, this was the placement for New York City cops. That's crazy.
It's like 4 teenagers and like 50,000 cops.
They can't solve a car being broken into. Like, what do you mean? Oh my goodness. Well, it is now time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook and flip to the back where there's a chart that tells us how we did based off our score. We scored a 14, a fancy 14, meaning the fancy message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is so close.
Ah, we were so
close.
Oh well.
Oh golly.
We did good. We had fun.
Yes, it was solid. And now, Charlie, I do believe it is time for code names. Woo! Very exciting.
Wait, I have played Codenames on Boardgamers before, once.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that was back in the Twitch days.
If you need a bathroom break or anything before we hop into it,
Nah, I'm good.
feeling good, feeling solid. Alrighty. Well, I am going to hand you this cutout because I am going to do the board first. We're switching over to Codenames. This is a new and different game. If you don't know how to play, there is a tutorial video pinned on our channel. It's a great video. It explains it in detail. So feel free to check that out. But the name of the game is there are 9 correct words on this board that Charlie and you all are looking for. I am the only one who knows where these 9 words are located, and I'm going to give you hints so that you can find them. Yo,
Send a super chat.
holy moly, Dr. Cillier sent a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. In honor of Board Ghost having no earthly credit cards for payment of Mary calling Jinx on Board Ghost. Oh no, that's rough. Thank you, Dr. Cillier.
They won't take my money!
Helping to save Board Ghost. Chloe Moon Creation sent a heart me over on TikTok as well. Thank you, thank you. But Charlie, is going to be your job to interpret my logic and figure out which of these are the correct answers.
And this is just for my reference, so I'm not like
Yes,
squinting at the
yes. So you don't have
screen.
to strain your eyes. If you have the Sharpie over there, it's usually helpful for people to cross them out as we go.
Speaking of a Sharpie, don't forget the marker reveal at 100K likes on TikTok!
Yo, yes,
yeah.
we're doing a full marker tour. Somebody requested 100K likes on TikTok.
Yeah, because I picked out from the treasure trove of markers we have over here, I was like, oh, I don't want to use blue, I want to use purple, my favorite color. And then someone's like, what? You got multiple choice? We do. You can see all the choices at 100K.
But yeah, super exciting! Codenames, different game, yay! Let's see.
You're tapping away at the hearts, look at that.
Holy moly.
Hey, yo.
Alrighty.
Still want that Kermit impression again on YouTube.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I can kind of do a Kermit impression.
Ooh.
Kermit the Frog.
Ooh, whoa, that was pretty good.
Easy whipping it out.
Well, you know, I'm just giving them a little taste. A little preview.
Okay.
A little preview of what's to come. Walmart Rhett and Link. Or at least Target Rhett and Link.
At least.
Home
Oh, wait, we
Goods
got the
Rhett and
comments
Link.
anyway, goddamn. Alright, I need to think of a hint. Charlie, you might need to stall for me just a moment. This is going to be interesting.
I'll look at chat. Want to hear my impression? Oh, hi, I'm Kermit the Frog. That was really good, Aardvark.
Whoa,
Wow.
that was very nice, actually.
Put some likes in for Aardvark. That was spot on. Also, someone said purple is a solid choice. Why did you choose it? Because I really like the color purple. It's my favorite color. It has been for ever since I was a little kid. I just like how it's rare, and it's eye-catching. It feels noble, and you don't really see too much that's purple.
The hardest dye to create.
Yeah, I've heard that. I remember in Overwatch, I would try to get the purple skins for every person.
Alrighty, I have a hint for you.
Purple isn't a real color, says Doc.
It's kind of real.
Well,
It's a little bit real.
Isn't Doc a lighting expert, for Disney? I think they would know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Tomb for 3 is your first hint. I'm telling you, there are 3 words on this board related some way, somehow to tomb. This is interesting. It is up to Charlie's interpretation and all of y'all's help. You can put your input in chat.
okay, Egypt. That's a good one. I haven't even really looked at these too much. I was talking about markers. Popsicle, leech, sleep octopus. Clearing throat, square, rag, foil. All right, I think Egypt is good. And
Egypt?
sleep. Okay. Egypt. I'm gonna start with Egypt.
Locked in?
Yes.
That is correct.
Woo!
Very nice. That is 1 out of our 9 blue field agents discovered.
So, do people usually just cross it off, or do they write like blue?
They
or
just cross
something?
it off.
Okay.
Basically, you don't have to do it if it's not helpful for you. It's just, this is a visual because it can get distracting to see a bunch of words have already been guessed.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
So some people scratch them out entirely.
Asleep. Asleep. Alligator. People might have alligators in tombs
Ooh,
to
my alligator
ward off
tomb.
people. You know? Speaking of Scooby-Doo, I'm pretty sure they've encountered some alligators in tombs, probably. Asleep. I kind of like asleep. I'm gonna go with sleep.
Asleep. Locked in. Let's see it. That is correct. Very nice. Very nice.
Asleep. And what else we feeling? Rag. Rag's pretty good. Square. Can I hear why square for tomb? A lot of people are saying square.
You know, we got all of our subscribers over in TikTok showing off the blue field agent emoji. Thank you so much.
A tomb is a square. Fair enough. I thought they're more rectangular due to the tall nature of people.
You're not square.
Not really. I'm taller than I am wide. Unless it's Thanksgiving.
And then you're like Triangle Jerry from that one.
Yeah, just turkey shaped. All rectangles are squares. That's
You can also pass if you're not confident. That
Pretty
is
sure-
an option.
pretty sure that's not how that works. I think it's the opposite. Rag. Okay, I think we pass, but keep this in mind.
All right, you're passing. When the turn ends, before I give you a new clue, I have to reveal a red field agent. So the red field agent I'm going to reveal is square. Square belong to the red team.
Now we know. And why does that happen?
To put a timer on the game.
Oh, okay.
Our score is determined by how many red field agents remain off of the board. So every time one of these guys pops up, we're losing points.
So we're on the same team?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. it's me and you and chat all against the red team.
And the red team, is anyone playing on red?
Nope. It's just every time we run out of guesses, what a red one's revealed, or if we guess incorrectly, we might hit a red one by
Oh,
accident.
okay. Oh, that's interesting.
So that's how they get points.
Cool way to do that.
Let's see.
So how you doing today, chat? How are you feeling? We're at 72,000 likes. That's pretty good. Keep it up, and we're gonna be seeing some markers. Ooh. Charlie, who is your Overwatch main? My favorite to play is Pharah, definitely. Although I haven't played in a few years. I haven't really played much since Overwatch 2 came out. I'm kind of like old school, but I love Pharah mostly because Pharah feels very similar to Soldier in Team Fortress 2, and I love Team Fortress 2. Play a lot of Soldier, a lot of Pharah. I also quite like Sombra. Sombra is a lot of fun. Get to turn invisible, run around, hop around. It's fun.
Charlie needs to watch the Codenames tutorial video pinned on their channel. We should have showed Charlie to explain all the rules. Charlie, your next hint is going to be Field for 3.
Field. Okay. Field.
Got YouTube showing off the red agent emote. Holy moly. And the Austin Rage. I love that one. That's spelled wrong. Doubt it.
What's Blossom? Okay. Wait. Field. We got Blossom. Baseball. Baseball is a good one. Like in baseball. I'm gonna go with baseball. Baseball.
Locked in?
Yes.
That is correct. Very nice, as in baseball field.
Someone said I before E, buddy.
Except in a lot of weird cases. I'm not a spellman. This has been established many times.
We got Blossom. People are saying. Yeah, anything that's gonna blossom is probably gonna blossom in a field if we're thinking about it. How are we feeling about Blossom? We already got baseball. People are saying olive. All right, olive or Blossom. How are we feeling? Banana. I've never heard of a banana field, although I'm sure they grow in fields. Okay, we're gonna go Blossom. A lot of
Blossom.
I'm feeling Blossom, yeah.
Ooh, that is incorrect. That belongs to the red team.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unfortunate, these things happen, and because we guessed wrong, another red one is revealed. So Office is going to be revealed as all belonging to the red team. So that's fine. Just keep in mind you're missing 2 for Field.
Also, guys, fun fact: you can do Cool Charles in the chat. Pretty sure, or is that just on Twitch?
It was just on Twitch. I don't think we added it.
Never mind.
Wait.
Can I grab it real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Borgos might be able to add it while we're live.
Folder?
Yeah. I can't walk you through that one. Okay.
It's not on anyone in particular. Blossom was a good idea. A lot of people put Blossom in chat, and ultimately I'm the one that picked it.
It would be under charity stream stuff.
Copy.
We're still doing good. It's anyone's game.
Let's see. Well, probably, actually. Maybe it wouldn't be.
You eat popsicles outside in fields. So I'm gonna, can I write other stuff on this?
Sure, yeah, you can write out words you're keeping in mind.
So we have Tomb with 1 left, and we have Field, I before E, right? And there's still 2 left for Field. Is that right? 2 left for Field,
Yes.
1 left for Tomb.
It's probably good to keep those notes, because people often get confused about what hints we're missing, including me.
That's what we got so far. Close enough.
Let's see. All right, this is gonna be rough. I'm not giving great hints for this one, but that's okay. It'll be Charlie's turn next, and Charlie will do better than me. We're gonna go bad for 3.
Bad for 3.
Bad.
That is kind of situational, I feel like, for a lot of things.
Scarecrow's awarded for outstanding in this field.
Foil. Okay, foil. Kind of like foil. When you foil something, that's usually bad. Alligators. Probably bad, in general. Certainly bad for Captain Hook, that's for sure. Puppy? Puppies are great, usually. Bleach? Depends. Well, that's what I was thinking when I said, depending on the situation. Like, you don't want bleach on your skin, you don't want to ingest it, but you want to have it in your house.
Oh, Meows Meows sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Meows Meows.
Thank you. I would say olives, because I personally don't like olives. But I know Mark likes olives. And he would never say bad for olive. I feel like alligator is Mark logic, can't explain. Alright, okay, I'm kind of feeling, puppy? No. I don't know about puppy yet. We're gonna do alligator.
Okay.
Bad for your health to get, no wait, foil. Foil first, foil's a good one. Foil is almost always like, foiling my plans.
Locked in?
Yes?
Alright, I knew this was gonna happen, but
No!
Foil belongs to the red team, and so does Puppy.
No!
I need to lock in here. I need to lock in with these clues. You're missing 3 for bad. Alright. A lot of ways we can interpret this, perhaps.
We have 6 missing clues, guys. We got 6. There's probably alligator. Mark, lock in. What are these hints?
I'm logging in. It's hard. It's difficult.
I think you're doing good. I don't know how I would do any better, Field, we said olive. Negotiate. Negotiate is on here? Oh, it is. Tomb, people are saying square. People are saying standing. Keeping notes. What's your Overwatch main? What's your Overwatch main? Put it in chat. My favorite's Pharah. You shoot the rocket. Nice and simple. I got pretty good at it. Well, not that good at it. I had fun with it. The uninstall button. You know, can't even blame it too much. Oh, Zarya and Diva. I love Zarya. Zarya is so fun.
All right, let's go simple. Let's go easy.
I was grinding Sombra for a while. A lot of time on Sombra. Very fun.
We're gonna go slow. Okay, Carol, so we're gonna go flavor for 2.
Flavor. Flavor. Olive. And it's for 2?
It's for 2.
So we got olive, banana.
Oh, and only Dr. Celia sent 20 lightning bolts, helping us get to the lightning bolt goal. Thank you so much, Dr. Celia.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Smiting 20 enemies.
Look at the heart rate now. When we were talking about the markers, there's like flying. And now people are locked in on
24,000 likes away from getting a marker tour.
I can't hype this up enough. How great this tour of whiteboard markers is gonna be. Okay, I'm feeling. People were saying olive before for field, so I think we should say olive, and then maybe back up with banana or popsicle. Popsicles are very flavorful. That's kind of the whole point, you know. You don't even get any like nutrients out of it. It's just the flavor. Season. Can someone elaborate on season? I don't know if I'm seeing it yet.
Banana runs.
Someone's screaming over here saying season. Oh, for seasoning. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. What are we feeling for season? I was thinking like fall, winter, stuff like that. All right. Let's do season.
Locked in season.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna lose this game.
Oh my God, really?
We're actually gonna lose this game. The revealed nose belongs to the red team too.
No.
This is wild. You're missing 2 for flavor. I would have to connect. I would have to do a miracle and connect 6 words at the same time just to not lose.
Oh, no.
There's only 1 red agent remaining, so if we get anything wrong, we lose.
Okay. You know, with olive, popsicle, and banana on the board, maybe we shouldn't have started with season. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Banana, popsicle. No one said popsicle in chat, but I'm putting popsicle down. Popsicles are very flavorful. Why didn't we pick banana? I don't know why we didn't pick banana. That's on me. All right. Are we down to 1 red agent now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, chat, we gotta lock in. Mark's gotta lock in, I gotta lock in, and you at home also have to lock in.
God, how would this be possible to connect all of these?
For the record, we are missing 8 clues.
No, we're only missing. There's 9 to discover. We're only missing 6. Oh, you're talking about ones
Yeah.
we missed over here. Okay, it's good you have that list because these could help.
Yeah. I'm gonna start looking at the board. I haven't looked at the board enough myself.
That could help.
Hey, look at chat.
Yo, we got some cool Charles emotes in chat.
Yeah.
Holy. They might have
check that
to
out.
go through an approval process on TikTok. I don't know how else.
Carol, hold on.
Oh, yo! That's this guy. That's him.
That's me.
Charlie, new character unlocked, both
Yeah.
in real life and the stickers.
You got new emojis, you got a new character. It's a great day today.
Holy
That's me,
moly!
guys.
We got Charlie emotes before we got Mark or Corey emotes. All right, Charlie, you're gonna earn the title Cool Charles if you can figure it out. The Mummy for
Mummy.
Infinite.
Okay, the Mummy for Infinite. Woo!
Let's have a generational run here.
Yeah. We really gotta figure this out. How many are left? There's
Do we get
6 left?
stickers for each new co-host? Maybe. Maybe Egypt again. Yeah, guess it again. Maybe you didn't get it right the first time.
Rag. I'm feeling rag. Rag for tomb. Mummies wrapped in rags. Rag for sure. Mommy's wrapped in rags and ragwees. Rag. Putting in rag.
That is correct. All right.
Yes!
The first correct yes we've had in a while. It's got kind of an astounding game.
Let's go! All right, and then, all right, let's just knock out the flavor one. Olive, banana, popsicle. Where are we feeling? Let's just get that.
It was flavor for 2.
Flavor for 2.
And if you guess wrong, even once, it's game over.
And it's alarming that there are 3 foods and only 2 flavors.
I'll have to ask, how much do you know about my taste preferences?
I know, okay. Do people know that you like olives? Is that established?
Well, it's about what you know.
Okay,
These hints
true.
are for you.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna say, even I not liking olives, can admit olives have a lot of flavor. So I'm gonna put in olive. What do you feel like? Olive?
You can put it to a poll if you want.
Yes. Okay.
Put it to a poll. Okay,
Put it to a poll.
The pressure's not on you. We're gonna let the people decide.
Board goes. Can you say olive?
Well, hold on. Give me a second. I set it up on my end
okay.
over here. So
Can you do olive, banana,
Just a second.
and other?
All right, I'm ready.
just choose another. Actually, we'll just do 3 options.
People are saying, what is olive flavored? Olives.
Wait, olive, banana, and then what else?
Other, I guess. Like, just skip it, I guess. You
I'm
know?
ready. Which one?
So only 2 options.
Yeah.
You named 3 foods before.
Oh, no one seems to want to say popsicle, except for Mary.
I can admit it from the poll, but you know, people you were mentioning it before.
Mary and Hosbaum are saying add in popsicle.
All right,
Definitely add in
One
popsicle.
by one.
We got olive, we got banana, and we got popsicle. But I think Mark's doing it over
All right,
here.
Olive.
Both. We need both.
Okay. And
A
banana.
little slower.
Olive,
Olive.
banana,
Banana.
popsicle.
Popsicle.
Alrighty, the poll has started. Let your voices be heard. 1 minute on the clock. You can vote by clicking right above my head. That's where the poll is. The hint was flavor for 2. Flavor for 2. And the options were banana, olive, popsicle.
What are we thinking?
What are we thinking? We got to have those cool Charlie emotes coming in clutch here, okay? Yo, Jillian sent a heart me in a popular vote. Thank you so much, Jillian. Have you already done Wavelength? We did, Joe Kirk. We did that earlier.
We'll be back on Monday.
But yes, we'll be back on Monday doing more Wavelength.
5 p.m. and 10.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm afraid because I've been wrong every time. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I think it should be 5 p.m. Eastern. That is New York time, or 11 p.m. London. Let's see. 2 seconds left on the poll. All right,
democracy
time
settle this.
is up. I'm waiting for the poll to register. Charlie, the first place option on TikTok with 34 votes is banana. The second place option with 11 votes is popsicle.
Okay.
And then last with 7 votes is olive.
So clear winner over on TikTok for banana. Seems like. And what about YouTube?
On YouTube, it looks like a tie between banana and popsicle, with 0 votes for olive and a few votes for pass the turn, which you would lose. That's not an option. If you pass, you lose.
4 for banana, 4 for popsicle.
Okay.
All right. So let's go with banana.
Banana
Locking in
is
banana.
correct.
Woo!
Banana is correct.
We live to see another day. So
You
far.
do. We're walking on landmines here.
And should we alligator for bad? Someone says. People saying olive still. Standing. Can someone explain standing? I'm seeing it in all caps here. Alligator standing popsicle. Sounds like a sentence. Loyalty for tomb. Bad standing versus good standing. Ah, okay. Okay, mummy standing. Mummies will stand. Usually when they chase you, they go. Or is that Dracula?
I think it's both.
Okay.
They're in court over it right now. Copyright claims.
Okay. All right, maybe. Are we feeling standing or alligator? Someone also is still saying popsicle for flavor. Someone's tossing in bib.
That was the second place. Second place was popsicle.
All right, I'm gonna lock in standing.
Standing is correct.
Woo!
There are 3
Oh my
field
goodness.
agents remaining. You need 3 correct guesses. Being wrong even once is immediate death.
This is nuts.
Not just in game.
And alligator, I feel like alligator is such like a classic mummy, like tomb, like booby trap kind of deal. You know?
Yeah.
If I go into
It's
an
an Indiana Jones line.
Yeah.
Why's it gotta be alligators?
exactly. Or Laurel and Hardy, don't they fight the mummy? And then there's alligator. We got 3 different people in a row saying alligator. I'm thinking alligator. Someone said legato, which is probably alligator. I'm gonna say alligator.
Alligator locked in is a miss.
No!
That is unfortunate. That is game over as the final red one is revealed.
No.
The other correct answers, it was popsicle. The second place in the vote was correct. You're looking for 2 for flavor. It was banana and popsicle. And the last 2, it would have been impossible to get. Negotiate and bleach.
Yeah, that would have been hard.
Those weren't on anyone's mind.
You know, I did see that was a lot of Austin Rages.
Yeah, we're getting the Austin Rages in chat. Mark, you 100%
Yeah.
instigated that. I said negotiate earlier. I had some answers.
I saw bleach and negotiate pop up in chat earlier.
Yes, so you see, I'll go through some of them.
Yeah, I want to hear the live.
Tomb for 3. I was trying to connect like Egypt and standing. I was thinking pyramid, but then I saw
Okay.
asleep. And I'm like, ooh, asleep. The pyramids are tombs, but if I say it for 3, I think you'd go square before saying asleep because I have a square base. So I wasn't confident. I'm like, what if I say tomb instead? I went with it, and it worked for Egypt and sleep, but standing didn't really work as well anymore. I was picturing
right.
a dramatic tomb standing upright, like Skyrim-esque. But people point out it still kind of worked for rag, but at that point I should have just said mummy. I should have just said mummy for 3,
right.
because that still connects the others. Field. People are gonna hate me for this one. People are going to hate me for this one. It was baseball field. You got that one. I wanted to say park. I wanted to say park originally because baseball park as well. The reason I didn't say park is because there's like parking at an office and like Times Square, like New York, felt like a park. Well, more so the office. I thought people were gonna go for that. It was popsicle. You get a popsicle at a park or at a field. It'd be a fun place to have one.
Yeah.
And standing, because you're standing out in the field.
Eating your popsicle.
Outstanding in the field. Puppy was belongs to the red. Flavored was banana and popsicle. It was rough. It was rough. The thing about olive is the reason I was asking how much do you know my flavor preference. I love olives. Olives are one of my favorite things in the world, unless they have any flavor on them whatsoever.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
They need to be baseline bog standard olives. Like
Interesting.
my parents got like orange zest olives. I consider them near inedible.
Wow.
Yeah.
No way. Very precarious balance.
Yes. And yeah, the negotiating bleach, none of the clues even connected to them. It was a lost cause. It was like, well, this is what we got.
What was bad?
Bad? Oh, okay. Bad was bad standing. Bleach is bad. It has the Mr. Yuck sticker on it. It has the Mr. Yuck sticker. It's bad.
Mr. Yuck.
And then banana, you leave it out too long, it goes bad.
Bananas, when you leave them out too long.
Bananas go bad.
True, yeah. They go
Yeah.
bad fast.
Rotten to the core.
You gotta eat bananas fast to stay on top of it.
Mark, what about an olive and peanut butter? The old O&P. I'd try it.
Olive and peanut butter.
Do you know about the P&Ps?
No.
one of the light goals, which we don't have the materials to subject you to right now, one of our light goals was a P&P.
Oh boy.
You know what that stands for?
Peanut butter and something?
Peanut butter and pickle.
I'd try it.
It's not as bad as people assume.
Don't let him lie to you. It was terrible. It was disgusting. I almost threw up.
The assassin, some people are asking about it, was octopus. No one was guessing octopus, but that was the assassin.
I think it was Charlie.
Yo, Danny sent to heart me. Thank you so much. I'd
was
try
me
it.
all along.
It's cool, Charles.
I'd try it.
But you know the funniest thing? This is the second time I've done this. When it's somebody's first time on stream, I'll walk them through how to use the code names on the stream deck. And I used this exact board, so I was showing you answers when we were practicing before stream.
Oh, yeah.
And I just assumed you weren't gonna remember.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm like, statistically, I don't think they pay enough attention to remember which words are which color.
You know, I had no idea.
It's a pain in the ass to reset the board, so I'm like, I'm just not gonna bother.
Wow, yeah, you totally fooled me.
But if you're up for it, Charlie, it is now going to be your turn.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
So, do you remember how to tab over?
Yes.
Coolio. I'm gonna give you this, writing down clues. You can use your purple marker. I'm gonna keep the blue one to write down the score with. I will stall for you and give you time. The goal is not to do what I did and discover all the red ones. The goal of this game is to discover all the blue field agents. Yes, there's a tutorial video pinned on our channel if you would like a quick refresher or if you've never played before. He's about to show us his Gordon Ramsay side. He cooks for real.
That's my intent. That's my hope.
What was our score? We didn't have a score because we lost.
Also, I've like only like just recently noticed the TikTok views here. 6,400 people watching.
No, this is concurrent. The 92, the 6,000 is over the course of the stream. How many people have come in or out?
Oh no way. Okay. I was gonna say like I've never done anything in front of 6,000 people. And 92, still very good concurrent viewers.
Yeah,
92 people watching right
it's
now.
up to 200
cool.
earlier.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Neat.
People like Wavelength better. Well, so I shouldn't say that. The people who like code names really like doing code names, and I really like doing code names. But Wavelength is more immediate for people to figure out what's going on, so it's more inviting for strangers to come in and watch.
I'm gonna lean off screen a little bit as
alright.
I contemplate.
I like code names. Me too. Me too. Can't believe we got Charlie White / Moist Critical / Penguin Zero board gamers before GTA 6.
That's me.
That's him. That is Moist Critical.
I got a haircut. Hey guys, it's me.
Whoa, it's like he's here with us.
The board gamer situation is crazy.
I have to talk about this. All right, let's start looking at this board. Ooh, Fortnite on the board. Holy, about time. Do I got Godzilla on the board too? I just connected to Fortnite. There's some tough words on here.
Is
Beethoven.
Godzilla on here?
No, it's making a meme. I should add Godzilla to the list of possible words though. Start already. We have in fact started. Charlie is currently thinking of a hint to give you based off these.
My
It takes
apologies.
time.
It does take a minute.
So,
Okay, hold up.
also you are fully off camera, just to let you know. I'm not sure if that's your intent.
Well, I want to like keep this.
I mean, I'm not gonna look and see
okay,
it, so you can hold it however it's comfortable for you.
Okay.
Thought it was Wavelength Day, regardless. Happy to see y'all. We did Wavelength earlier today, but welcoming Jack Waffles. Sorry, it's all good. It's all good. Charlie's thinking of a hint.
This is kind of tricky.
Beethoven on the board. Traitors. Mozart. After stream, I'll make a note. I'll make sure Mozart's on the board too.
This is tricky. Okay. And then every time we like switch teams, basically it adds a red. So I want to try to. Okay.
Yes, you want to try to connect as many as possible.
What in the world?
No worries. Board games are always fun. Glad to hear. Glad to hear.
Can I connect two words? Like, can I do two words as a hint?
So it's supposed to be one-word hints.
Okay.
But the exceptions to that are if it's a proper noun, that rule goes out the window.
Gotcha.
Many words as you want if it's a proper noun, or if it's a compound word, we typically allow that.
Gotcha.
Corey's more strict about it than I am. A hint that I gave at one point was Gran Turismo 2 for the PS2. People had issue with that hint. People had issue with that hint to this day, but I did give the hint.
I think that's a fair hint.
Yeah.
That's like one thing.
It's one thought.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna say.
Mark, if you go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Foot that way to be off screen.
I hate it here.
Get me out. I'll answer during the next deliberation.
All right, I'm gonna say teams for 3.
Ooh, teams. Okay, I'm thinking
Gordon Ramsay out here cooking.
if we're playing a team game, there could be like a whistle to start it off. Hockey has teams. If you're on Microsoft Teams, it could crash. Hockey makes so much sense. Show me hockey.
And I just tap it.
Yes.
Let's see hockey.
Very nice.
Well,
Off to a better start already. Match. They all cheat except Mark. They all tell him it's legit. What the hell? Match makes so much sense. If you're in teams, you're doing match, right? And you do have teams in Fortnite. Match or chef. Teams for chef. Teams. Fortnite. 14 nights, Fortnite teams. I think I like that better over match because just because you're in a team doesn't mean you're facing off against someone. But if you're in Fortnite, you could be playing solo, but it is a team game. I'd say you do Fortnite first. I love Fortnite. Show me Fortnite.
We're off to a good start.
Oh no, Fortnite was a traitor.
Sorry.
Oh no.
I didn't know there was teams in Fortnite. I thought it's every man for himself.
Oh yeah, they've updated new teams. Oh, sorry, here's your eraser.
I haven't played Fortnite in a while, I guess.
Mark, I'm sorry. It's all good. It's not your fault. I was too Fortnite pilled. I love Fortnite.
I thought the whole point was like, there's no teams.
Well, it used to be that, but they've added teams. And once we get a wrong answer, you do have to reveal another red one. But you can be strategic about covering the red one.
Okay.
So it opens up new possibilities.
Very cool.
Hear me out.
Cool.
Horse team. Fortnite maxing. Let's see. Fortnite is 1v everybody. Like it sometimes is, but it's very popular to do with teams. So the meme that came out back in the day when they introduced teams, or somewhat around then, was they made a joke because they kept on introducing new characters that it was Godzilla, Peter Griffin, Spider-Man, and Goku, but it was all like Photoshopped PNGs onto the 4 team slots. But then now, in the year of our Lord 2025, those are all real playable characters in Fortnite.
You can play as Godzilla.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And Peter Griffin. And Goku.
Is he like small Godzilla?
Yes. Yeah, he's small.
That makes sense.
Match and whistle are my vote. Match makes sense. Whistle works too. Mark is just knowledgeable about everything. No, I guess yap about the things I am knowledgeable about.
I took out whistle.
Whoa, it wasn't whistle. See, that was a strategic use of the red team button. All right, so Charlie's gonna think of another hint, and I'm gonna answer for real. If I could go any place in the world, where would I go and why? I am admittedly not much of a traveler. I do not do much traveling at all. I'm pretty content at home, but yeah, I don't even like to go out to eat. If I were to go anywhere,
I do have a hint, by the way.
Oh, okay, I'll make it quick. I quite liked Switzerland when I was there, so I would say Switzerland.
I'm gonna say swirl for 2.
Swirl, we're swirling, boys, we're swirling. That reminds me of a pinwheel. Switzerland is dope. It is. I went to the Swiss Alps and it was super cool. Washer, pinwheel, whisk. Whisk and washer. You whisk a wish. You don't swirl a whisk.
Wait. Can I modify this slightly?
Sure. It's your first game. Swirl,
Modifying
parentheses, not pinwheel.
Ever so slightly. Twirl.
We're twirling, boys. We're twirling.
Whirling.
Well, you could twirl a whisk. You don't twirl a washer, but you do twirl a pinwheel. Definitely pinwheel. Flush, flushed away. Washer. Do we like pinwheel less or more? I like it more. Show me twirl. Sorry, pinwheel.
Pinwheel.
Woo! Okay, all right. We're getting it back.
yeah.
We're getting our groove. One more left.
What else might twirl?
Lightsaber. You're right. You're unfortunately right. They do that all the time. They twirl the lightsaber, but that can't possibly be what he was thinking. Like, I fully agree with you. That is a correct and valid answer, but there's no way that's what he was thinking. Right?
I've never thought about Star Wars before.
Okay, maybe it is. We'll consider it.
Tokyo Drift Carl twirl.
They drift. Woo. Space. Now I'm convinced it's lightsaber. Doc saying lightsaber. Do you like that more than whisk? You whisk a whisk. You don't twirl a whisk. And washer. I guess that spins. It doesn't twirl. Is it damn lightsaber?
Don't forget YouTube chat.
Yeah, I was looking over at them.
Okay.
Debating on going to Switzerland? Well, the flag is a big plus. Country Mozart. When I was in Switzerland with a group of people, this was in high school, so it was with fellow high schoolers, I heard that phrase probably close to 2,000 times.
I didn't go with you guys, and I heard it 2,000 times.
You can't say whisk, so whisk a whisk wouldn't work. All right. Let's see, seeing washer, lightsaber, washers be twirling the clothes. Just because you don't like it doesn't make it wrong. I need to set this one to a poll. I'm gonna be very, people are gonna be upset with me if I'm wrong about this. Start a new poll.
All right.
Let's see.
Five.
Can I add another option? Okay. Your options are going to be lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
It is going to be whisk.
Whisk.
It's going to be washer.
Putting a lot of them.
Give me 1 second. Trying to do it. Washer.
And that is it. 3 options. Save and start. 1 minute on the clock. Let your voices be heard.
And Chloe, cartography is the art of creating maps.
That is correct. Oh, sorry, someone was asking about that. Yes, cartography is map making. You twirl plates on sticks. Charlie does do that very often.
He keeps telling me to stop, and I keep telling him no.
Chefs could twirl in the kitchen. Pass me an egg. It's always possible. Guys, everyone throw and vote lightsaber. Right now, whisk is winning. You twirl a whisk. Like, it's specifically, you don't twirl it. I know I keep on saying you whisk a whisk, and like, you're gonna say whisk. You turn, you spin, you don't twirl. Twirl is this motion. What are you doing with a whisk doing this? Like, that's not a motion you make with a whisk, is it? I don't know.
Is that twirling? Is that what twirling is?
I would consider this twirling.
Fair enough.
That or doing this, but you also don't do this with a whisk. Either way, I'm wrong, I guess. Whisk is the winner. Lightsaber's in second. Show me whisk.
Wait, what about the other?
Oh, sorry, end on YouTube. It won by a large margin. I didn't think YouTube could sway it. Lightsaber won on YouTube, so YouTube has bragging rights if it is lightsaber. But it won by a margin of 14 votes over here.
It was 3 for lightsaber, 2 for pass the turn, 1 for whisk, and 1 for washer.
I'm going to wish upon a whisk. Show me whisk.
Whisk.
Thank God. Thank God. I felt like I was being gaslit so hard. All right, we're still missing some for teams. We're still missing some for twirl. And Charlie, you now have to reveal a red one. Candace sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Candace. At least it's just a miss. Indeed.
Eliminate a washer.
Okay, eliminate washer. Very nice. Ah, indeed. Chad is throwing for fun. Well, no, throwing for fun, they said it would have been lightsaber. Lightsaber might be the actual answer. Unless you twirl a horse. Or, wait, when you flush, it's a twirly. It's not a swirly, which is kind of like twirl. I can just get a flush.
Crazy. What color is the assassin card?
It is the black and red card.
Black and red?
Yes.
They all just
Keep in
seem-
mind there are some over here as well.
Oh, okay. I was not looking at those at all.
Yeah, sorry, I should have explained to you. For space reasons, I had to put some over here.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that's very. I was wondering. I was like, why are people saying flush? But now I see flush. Okay.
Board Ghost, do you know the tall standing cabinet immediate to the right when you look into the kitchen? Upstairs. Yes, away from the sink. Could you see if the cyan, like blue green container that's up there has food in it? If it has food in it, he's been fed. If it doesn't, could you open up that, get the dog food, and put just one scoop in?
At the top of the stairs.
No, in the kitchen.
Which side of the sink?
Right side of the sink.
Right side of the sink.
And this is not one cup full, this is one little scoop full.
Little scoop.
There's a little scoop in the cyan container I was telling you about.
Gotcha. Come on, brother. Get over here, Pooch.
Sorry, I had to walk Board Ghost through how to feed the dog.
All right. I'm doing something a little crazy. I'm gonna say. Sorry. Keep coughing. Fight for 5.
Whoa, that's a fancy one too.
Oh, but we'll have to pause it because we hit 100 likes.
Whoa, we just hit 100 likes. Thank you so much. We could finish out the round before doing
Okay,
the marker
okay,
tour.
yeah,
So we'll do it this way.
Yeah.
After this round, marker tour, ambitious fight for a 5. This is a fancy one. Bruise, lightsaber. It's obviously lightsaber, of course. You fight with a lightsaber. I was so wrong to say Charlie wouldn't think of that.
You locking it in?
Show me lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
Very nice. Oh, now I feel silly.
You do notoriously twirl a lightsaber.
This.
Yes, please.
Right.
Thank you.
Come on, brother. I got food.
And I would say you don't twirl a whisk. In fact, it kind of stays, it doesn't spin itself. Mm-hmm. You know?
Charge, match, lightsaber crash. Oh, those are all great. Match, Shirley. Show me match.
Match.
Very nice, very
Oh, yeah.
nice. Holy. Bruise is on this board too. Cruisin' for a bruisin'. That makes so much sense. I see a lot of people saying it. I feel vindicated. Doc, you were right. I was wrong. Cyan container. Cyan mark. Is that not a real color or something? Show me bruise.
Bruce.
Very nice. That
Oh, yeah.
is a 5. Charge or crash. Crash. Safe. Crash. Lightsaber match. Bruise. Crash for fight. So we guessed 3 of them so far? So we're missing 2? Is that correct?
I believe so. You got lightsaber, bruise, and match.
Charge.
So I'm missing 2.
Charge for fight. I personally think crash works a little bit more. Capitalism. Fight capitalism. It's just specific. People usually shorthand to blue. Ah, okay. Sorry. It's trying to be specific for board ghosts. Horse does work for teams. Horse fighting. Charge for crash and fight. Thank you, board ghost.
Of course, brother.
People are saying charge. Ew, I feel nervous about that one though. Horse fight, chef fight. Use lightsaber to fight. So if you were to guess lightsaber, it's off the board.
Lightsaber's good. Chef, like food fight?
All right. I'm gonna go with crash. That's my preference. Show me crash.
Crash.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Insane! That is amazing.
We're doing good.
Now, hedge like bet on a fight. Ooh, space as in space fight capitalism. We still may have been missing 2 for teams, so we definitely got 1 with match. That was teams. Is there anything else we could consider? Charge like charge at someone. Space fight, I mean war.
Horse like horsing around.
Argos and 7 roses.
Did you guys realize we have over 100 1,000 likes.
We did realize we're doing a marker tour right after this.
Hell yeah!
Thank you guys.
Enough
Thank you for the likes.
People are saying it. Show me charge.
Charge.
Whoa! Holy moly! This is the second time ever that somebody's given a successful 5 hint, or we've gotten all 5 of them.
Wow. Was that
And-
all 5?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
We guessed 5. Yeah. The only time, and Corey's gonna be upset, the only time ever that somebody gave a 5 hint that we correctly got all 5 for is when Corey said skibbity for 5.
Skibbity.
Yes.
What?
And he's been hoping and praying to get another 5, going, please, please, I don't want that to be the legacy.
What were the cards for 5?
Yeah, I don't even remember. It was like toilet, internet,
course.
it was like song, it was a whole bunch.
That's incredible.
All right, we are on
There we
a
go.
great roll. I'm
5.
gonna choose to
That's
pass.
Nuts.
So you can reveal a red one now.
All right, revealing a red one.
There's only 2 blues remaining. Charlie only has to connect 2 words. That's awesome. Holy.
I gotta think.
Can we get some more cool Charles from all of our subscribers? I think he's earned it.
I can't believe the second successful 5 ever. That's wild.
Let's use the extra guess to get another blue. I'm not throwing. Charlie's gonna get a real good round, a solid 4, and I'm not throwing. Argos has a hat and mustache. Holy moly! Thank you so much. Yeehaw! What a
This is
fancy
hard.
day.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really clever.
Thank you. All right, so this might be.
Yo, I'm seeing so many cool Charles in chat.
All right.
Charles in the heart.
So, yes, whenever you're ready to reveal a red one, I know you have to make a strategic choice. Riz Yol sent 73 lightning bolts, smiting 73 enemies to the squirrels. Thank you so much. And Kayla sent an It's Corn, 7 It's Corn. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Making sure a word wasn't cut off. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, this is getting more complicated. It's getting more complicated.
I was not sold on charge, so good job, y'all. Ames, I agree.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a stretch. You got to think of fight in several different contexts.
Yes, yes. Like at that point, like safe could have been like valid because like you're safe from a fight or even capitalism. Yo, Riz Yol sent a lightning bolt. City Mini sent a lightning bolt. Kayla Accurso Monty sent 20 lightning bolts. And Chloe Moon Creation sent 20 lightning bolts. Thank you so much. Incredibly generous of y'all, smiting the squirrels, celebrating our cool Charles.
Smiting the squirrels, enemies, Mark. Don't smite our squirrels.
Oh, the squirrel. Okay, well they can take it. They can take it. It would bounce off.
They're well armed.
Lightning simply bounces off.
This is a hard spot to be in, right? Am I still picking a red one to eject?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Can you tell Kayla that I'm a fan? Sure. Mary in YouTube chat says that she's a fan, Kayla.
I'm gonna take out capitalism.
Whoa! He did it! He did it!
I took out capitalism.
Guys! Whoa! Woo! Big applause! I knew Cool Charles had it in him.
Leave it to Cool Charles to take out capitalism right here.
Board Gamers Live. 95 people watching.
Oh yeah, it all went down right here. Bernie Sanders would be proud.
Proletariat victory. Good job, Charlie. Kayla sent a rose. Thank you, thank you. I trust the guy in the suit.
All right, so we have
Ampersand 5,000 lightning bolts in YouTube chat, while not having any monetary value, does in fact smite 5,000 enemies to the squirrels. Thank you so much.
all right. This I feel like this is a bit of a risky one, but I don't have an unrisky one to do.
Okay, that's fair.
It's a measured risk. It's strategic.
We should get this guy on stream more often. That's what I'm saying. That's after this round. Board Ghost.
Someone in chat, can you confirm whether the word skillful has 2 L's at the end or 1 L at the end?
Smart, asking chat before being made a fool.
Pretty sure it's 2.
That sounds like a 2 to me.
Just 1? Mint says just 1.
I was gonna say I can spell check it for you.
Because you're full of skill. You know? I'm seeing 2 L's.
Let's
1
see.
L?
1 L. 1 L.
1 L. Skillful for 2.
skillful for 2, and this is a risky one. So cartography takes skill, so does horseback riding. Beethoven was certainly skillful. Don't tell Country Mozart, but Beethoven was skillful.
Yeah, I'll refrain from the risky part. I don't think that was the right word for what I was thinking, but I'll explain it later.
Okay. Teams, cartography, Beethoven. Geniuses can be skillful. I think Beethoven is the clearest, most obvious answer on this board for skillful.
He's mid.
you know,
I could do that.
Because it is describing a person. It wasn't like skills. Like that could be cartography because that's a skill. Skillful is describing more person. Horses are very skillful. So are chefs. All right, Charlie, show me Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Whew. 1 remaining. 1 blue agent remaining, and if we get it, Charlie ends with a 4, which is a great score.
Country Mozart's not very happy about that hint.
Assassin, Beethoven, assassin. All right.
Blasphemy.
Chef makes sense with what you said. I agree. Chefs are skillful. While cartography takes skill to do, this is the genre, or the, I don't even know the word.
Like adjective?
Yeah, this is the description, cartography. Skillful applies to a chef.
Oh, you meant cartography is like the noun, like the art form itself.
Yes, yeah. Cartography is the art that you can be skillful in, whereas the chef is described as skillful. Chef for team too, because you have teams of chef. Yeah, what were the previous hints? We had teams, it was fight, there's one other that I'm forgetting.
Fight.
Twirl, but we got the ones for twirl. We almost definitely got the ones for fight, but we may have been missing one for teams, and chefs could work in teams. I think I like it. How is chef risky? Well, he told us to disregard those comments. Charlie, show me chef. No! Yeah. Oh no!
That was a neutral civilian.
Well, that means you're still going to end with a score of 5, as long as you can connect your last hint for 1. So you reveal 1 more red field agent, then you can give us a hint for the very last word left on this board.
I'm still not totally sure how this score works. I'm just trying to survive, you know?
Yes, yeah, I'll explain after the game, but you can reveal 1 more red agent.
All right, 1 more red agent. Tokyo.
And sorry, I said the score is 5, but that should be a score of 3. Right. I'll explain why after shooting, my bad.
Is it just how many reds are left?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can count the ones that are still lit up on your board, that's your score. Saturday stream, yes, indeed. This is our first ever Saturday stream. And we got Cool Charles here. Welcome in, Alex, at her very best. Genius or cartography poll? Let's base it off the hint, maybe. It might narrow it down if he says map for 1 versus Albert Einstein for 1. Or it could be on the wrong...
Is Albert Einstein on here?
No.
Okay.
No. But this is a hint you could give to connect genius.
Oh, right. Well, you're pretty on the money. One of them.
Map for 1. What do we think? Space map? Are we thinking a space map? A plate map? You could flush a map down the toilet? No, of course not. It's a map of Tokyo.
I thought of that.
Show me cartography.
Cartography.
Let's go. Very nice. That is a win, a victory, not a mark throw.
Up top.
Let's go. In this game, our score is always determined by how many red field agents remain undiscovered off of the board. 5 out of 8 ended up on the board, meaning your final score is 3.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And now, I think it is time. The people have earned it. A marker tour.
Marker tour. We've actually overshot by a fair amount.
Whoa, we are at 111,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you all so much.
Incredible stuff. You know, I that played out exactly how I thought it would at the end. That's why I thought it was risky, but I was like, yeah, I think we'll still make it. I thought Beethoven and cartography are both skillful. You know, I'd stretch the definition a little bit, and I thought it was gonna be Beethoven, chef. I put in a red card, go to the next round, and then cartography for 1.
You know
So it did play out kind of like
What was the assassin?
What was the assassin?
pocket.
Pocket. Ooh.
I don't think anyone was anywhere close to pocket, so I think we're pretty safe.
I was gonna say, I don't know if this would have worked, but you know what clue you might have been able to give?
What?
Sheets.
Sheets.
As in sheets of paper for cartography and sheets of music for Beethoven.
Oh,
Might have been a
yeah.
little bit of a stretch.
Or even like paper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, paper even, really, yeah. Yeah,
I was trying to think of like what connects the two. Paper, yeah.
Alex had her very best, sent a heart me and 10 lightning bolts. Thank you so much. And Shaney sent a heart me. We've been live for about 2 hours and 40 minutes right now. But Charlie, I'm going to clear the board and clear this off screen so people can see. Do you want to show us what we're working with the markers?
So here's our marker tour, as promised, for 100,000 likes on TikTok.
This is
So
exciting.
this is the marker I've been using. Purple, my favorite color.
Ooh, it's a fine blend.
Expo dry erase. Beautiful. It writes very well. Writes beautifully. And we have it's a whole pack of Expo dry erase markers here. We got blue, classic, very.
This is my go-to. This is my go-to for code names.
Yeah.
I hog that marker the whole game.
Mark is a big fan of the blue.
And there's blue tallies to represent the blue field agents. That's why I do it.
Oh, clever, yeah. Personally, I think purple has a little more pizzazz to it. But
Are
you know,
those
just
chiseled
subjective.
tips?
Chiseled tips,
They are.
yes.
They are. Look at them.
And we got
It has some wear and tear to it. It's a hard-working marker.
yeah. MVP employee. And we have green.
Highest paid employee here.
Green Expo, dry erase, chiseled tip.
The green doesn't get as much use. I imagine that's going to write very nicely.
Let's see. Let's take a
Yeah,
look.
let's do a test.
What should I write?
Let's write Corey in his honor. Oh, okay. All right.
It's like a little bit of a brighter green, you know?
I think the flaw of the green marker, my guess is the flaw of the green marker is it's too bright, so it looks like it's dull even if it has ink.
No, it's a more subtle green than advertised,
Jory.
but it's still good. Jory. And we have red.
Red. Classic. I typically write the score in red
Right.
for code names
It's,
to distinguish it.
It's eye-catching, you know? It draws you in. Let's see if this one is as vibrant. No, we have samples of it up here, but let's just see.
Green is not a creative color.
Make this heart red.
People have been saying this. Ooh,
Our
look
cart-
at that.
our
It looks
hearts
pretty
were pouring.
nice.
Yeah, that's
Been holding up
good.
pretty well, all things considered. We've been using that one a lot.
Pretty vibrant, yeah.
Low odor, I see. Nice, nice. Interesting way to hold a pen. And somebody asked, what is the least used marker?
Can chat get a sniff? Country Mozart asks. Not too much. Not too much.
All right. There we go.
And we got classic black marker. Once again, Expo dry erase. You know, this is the no-nonsense marker. This is the business marker.
I'd say the least used of this set is the purple one.
So I gotta break it in, you know.
Yep. It's a classic. It's the
Chisel tip,
go-to.
of course. And you know, let's just give a little writing sample here. There's a little smiley. Oh,
Oh yeah, the black marker is pretty used. Wow. Okay, that might be the end of the life.
Now we know.
For the black marker. Unfortunate. Really, I've been using this one.
Our 10 millionth YouTube subscriber will get that one mailed to them.
Whoa, what happened? Did someone leave it uncapped or something?
This is terrible. It's more of an eraser.
It was working yesterday. What the hell?
This is awful.
Rest in peace, black marker. You guys got to saw its death on camera. This is the first we're finding out about this not working. No, it wasn't, says Corey. You're merely one unverified source.
So here we got.
Corey. I told you it
Who knows
wasn't.
if we can trust Corey?
Yeah, Corey has been shown to be an unreliable narrator with
And
these
we have-
things.
We have a Sharpie, which we can't use on the board, but it is a marker nonetheless. You know, for all the marks that you don't want, to disappear.
So it's
to the
invisible
sands of
ink,
time.
$200, genius.
And over here, I can't really set. I'll put this one. Put this one here.
Yes, behind him.
Or wait.
It's like that meme.
And over here we have, what are these?
This is our bonus set, our backup
Bonus
set.
set.
These are nice ones. We use these pretty sparingly. So these are nice, thick. They got art line 5109A, clearly visible from a different distance. Let's test that claim. Clearly visible from a distance. Woo! I'd say so. I'd say so. These are not
yeah.
chiseled. This is chunky ends.
It's all business right here.
Charlie, steal the
Not playing
purple
around.
marker.
I kind of want to.
I know where he lives.
I got a whiteboard at home. I don't know if I got purple. So we got red, of course, once again. Art line 5109A. Yeah, looking good.
You can see some nefarious people may have drawn over some black text with that red marker, accounting for the discoloration there. Yo, whoa, head of fiery hair.
Yeah.
You need a turbocharged backpack next.
And oh, someone requests a Kermit voice. Maybe after this, or maybe it could be at the same time. And here we have, we have blue. Blue mark.
Wait, that sounds like someone. It doesn't sound like Kermit.
Yeah, it's
The guy
hard. I
with
got it.
glasses from an animated show. God, what? That sounded like exactly like someone, but I can't put my finger on it.
What do I sound like?
Ooh, it was one of the evil scientists from Phineas and Ferb who wasn't Doofenshmirtz.
Oh man, I don't know.
Futurama.
Future.
His nemesis.
No, Wernstrom.
Warnstrom.
Professor Farnsworth.
I'm in your walls.
All of our Wernstrom fans in chat, drop a Wernstrom.
Drop a worm. Drop a worm in chat.
Drop a Wernstrom in chat.
That's so much more accurate. That is Wernstrom, yeah. So we got blue. Give him a little blue nose because he's cold. And last but not least, all of it. Look at all these amazing markers we got here. It's really beautiful. And last but not least, we got green, classic green. And what could be more green than
Kermit the Frog.
The classic.
let's see, what is?
And no, I was thinking of this guy. I was thinking of this guy.
Yeah.
Similar voice.
Look at that.
Whoa, that is Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog here, holy. Yo, Shaney sent 69 lightning bolts. Nice. Alex at her very best sent 5 lightning bolts. Thank you so much. And Steve sent a super chat. Holy moly. €2 for the arrival of the new Doctor Who. Really? Is there a new Doctor Who season coming out? Tonight's stream is brought to you by Expo. Indeed, indeed.
Look at these wonderful markers here.
Kermit seems like he glimpsed into the infinity. A little bit. I like how you can tell that he's hand-shaped. I like your details there.
Kermit the Frog.
Well, this is the full Expo tour. This is what we've been
There it
working
is.
with. This is the eraser liquid. Very nice. Kermit on shrooms. Oh, golly. The Doctor changed tonight, Mark? What?
Whoa.
Wait, new Doctor? They're already getting rid of the new guy? What the hell? He's been in like 1 season.
Dang.
What happened to the price is not quite right. We do not have it tonight. But we've been streaming for just short of 3 hours now. I think it's probably about time to be wrapping things up. Charles, thank you so much for being here.
It's been an honor. It really has. It's been a lot of fun.
It was a whole lot of fun. You killed it at Codenames tonight.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
I appreciate it.
And we got a really good high score. What's our highest score at Wavelength today? It was 21.
Yeah, 21.
9 plus 10.
10.
Really on the same wavelength tonight. Arga sent 35 roses. Thank you so much, Arga. A round of Commander before you go. Maybe, Doc. Maybe. Oh, we'll have to do a Commander stream eventually.
What's Commanders? Oh, like Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's a thing we invite you to all the time.
Right, yes. I go sometimes.
Oh, golly. Well, we will be back on Monday. Monday, doing our regular stream. Corey will probably be back, hopefully be back. We are going live 5 p.m. New York time. That is 11 p.m. London. 10 p.m. London time. We will see you all Monday. If the board gets redrawn, can I be purple? Says Chloe Moon Creations.
Gotcha, Chloe.
Board Goes is making a note.
Yeah, oh wait, there are a couple purple names. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just got here, don't leave. I'm sorry. You'll have to catch us one day. This is all we have for you tonight. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you all.
Still live on YouTube, still live on YouTube.